Hello and welcome back to the Everwind Chronicles. We are in episode 75. Crazy. Can't believe we've gone this far. It's been awesome so far. And to celebrate that, we're actually going to do a giveaway. So I'm going to hand it off to talk about that.
Hi! Am I on screen? If not, I'm a beautiful disembodied voice. So to celebrate our 75th episode, we're going to do a dice giveaway. Dice created by the amazing Wayfarer Dice. It's a 7-piece set. It's utterly gorgeous. It's got like red and black and gold. But to enter this time around, you're actually going to have to go to our Instagram. You'll see a post up there that says like 75th episode giveaway. It has all the instructions. You'll go to the post. You'll like it. You'll follow us on Instagram. You'll comment. You'll put it on your story. It's all the steps are laid out. And then we're going to announce the winner next week. So that's the 28th. So you have a week. We close the giveaway on February 27th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then we will announce on the 28th. So please join us on Instagram. We're at Happy Action Fun Time, all one word. We're really excited. Thanks so much for making beautiful dice. In addition to a beautiful set of dice, surprise, an additional giveaway, a dark dragon. Join the Folly. Become a member of the Dark Dragon. So we'll have that and some dice, and we're really excited. Thank you for being on this journey with us. 75 episodes. Feels good. Feels good, man.
It was only yesterday.
Heck yeah.
Back to you, Doug.
And to sports with Doug.
People played something. Back to you, Terry. Alright. So, awesome. Go check it out. They really are gorgeous dice. We all, most of us use Wayfarer of some kind. They're awesome. So, getting back into it. The party is making their way from Carandia to Lyrindil, where they had received some intelligence and some messages about some unusual happenings that are worth investigating there, including the killing of an agent of the Crown that seems to bear some similar markings to some of the bad guys the party has already faced. So the party decided to set off for Lyrindil, eventually hooking up with a caravan, making its way through the Helterlands, which is a wild, untamed wilderness of extremely dangerous creatures and people and beings, and they have been, slowly making their way through this area, having some very interesting encounters along the way, making new friends, getting creeped out by a witch who said some very disturbing and insightful things to the party, and unusual things. Including last episode having a conversation with Asura, talking about her mother and some other things of interest. But the party continued on and also spent some time kind of reflecting back on all the strange happenings of the last few months and days and weeks, and they continued making their way until still a few days out from VENATUS. They entered an area where they started to see very ancient ruins and statues and things of that nature, all in this sort of frozen wasteland of winter. And as they were making their way across a very short stone bridge and over a frozen creek in these ruins, Asura noticed a humanoid figure in one of these ruins and began to feel her muscles locked up, and that's where we're going to pick things up. So Asura,
Yeah?
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, no. I don't want that. Ready? Not great, Bob. That's going to be
3 for me?
I don't know how close Am I close enough to get +3 from him?
Well, if you're at the front of the pack, maybe.
I'm
No,
at the front
you're
of the pack.
Yeah.
There's a marching order you guys
That's
established.
con save. That's an 8 straight.
Really?
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
wait.
I've got +0 to my con.
Good start. Good start.
So, you feel yourself start to lock up as you look at this creature and you see a glow in its eyes. And you look down and slowly start to see yourself turning to stone. The rest of the party watches as Asura
What?
becomes a statue.
What?
Wait, like totally?
And I need you all to roll initiative.
Well, that
Wait,
was fun.
what?
Hey, I'm glad I rolled a backup character just in case. It's been a pleasure, guys.
We're
It's
gonna
been
miss
an
you.
absolute
How do
pleasure.
we unstone someone? I don't know how to do that.
Restoration.
Yeah, but I don't think it's lesser restoration.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sure.
Failed by 5 or more, I'm sorry.
It's alright. No, I get it. I get it. The dice were not on my side.
Alright. So,
Up to a great
I
start.
don't know.
Listen, Asura just found out about her mom and then was like, you know what
Yeah.
would be great? If I didn't have to think about this anymore. I'm going to become stone.
I am stone now.
That's perfect.
Am I stone on my horse? Like, is my horse stone too?
That's a good
Don't
question.
bring that up. You can fall off the horse.
I know! That's why I'm asking!
Well, you want the horse to be stone.
I want the horse to be stone too.
We'll resolve that. Yes, you are stone on top of the horse. The horse does not turn to stone, so.
Okay.
Alright, so.
It's good that I've got, like, sturdy thighs. When I ride with a tight thigh grip.
Alright, so you guys can pull up the map, and we will show you. As this figure happens, you start seeing the snow and ice start to crack and move in various places as creatures crawl up out of the snow.
What?
As you watch this happen to Asura, who has 20 or higher?
Oh, good.
I didn't roll
Oh,
this.
good.
15 or higher.
Easy's 15.
Okay.
The Chaos Wizard is rolled the highest.
10 or
Oh,
higher.
75.
13.
Wait a second.
14.
We're all
Stoic,
trying
it's
episodes.
14.
I'm 14 as well.
Okay, which one of you wants to go first?
I'm not very dexterous.
I'll go first just because it'll make it easier if I go back to back with Easy.
Okay.
I got,
True.
I got 13.
Okay. And then Bear.
9.
There's an X through us.
Listen.
Oh boy.
There. You see that?
So, as you guys, you get the impression, just very quickly, just in this like instant moment, you guys start hearing shouts of warning throughout the caravan as they're apparently getting attacked from the other side as well. So, first up is Easy, which is going to be played
Is
by
there a height difference between the water and the... Because I see the two people down there. I'm just trying to figure out what...
Yeah, it's only about 5 feet. So
Okay.
it's a very slight difference. I will say this. The creek appears to be frozen. You don't know how thick that ice is, and even if it is thick, it's going to be difficult terrain because it's ice.
Well, I mean, I guess I could have looked at the spells before we started the fight.
Just do a fireball.
That's... Don't tempt me. I was already thinking about that. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fire beats ice every time.
So good.
I thought Chris was here for a second.
He's gonna cast fireball at is that a big spell? 20 feet. So That was me. So 20 feet.
Stop it!
I don't know.
What is it doing?
Are you picking up on? Is your audio on your computer?
It is. Hold on. It is.
Have a
It's
ghost
it's
version.
30 on roll 20. Just a second, we're getting a lot of echo here.
No.
Alright.
Can't have the 75th without technical issues.
Ah, of course not.
Okay,
This is about par.
let's try that now.
Okay.
Hello, check. No?
I think I still hear it.
Yeah, still there.
I know my mic's off. Should be.
Is it, what about your settings in
That's where I'm looking at. I don't believe so. Because I keep. No, everything's off.
la 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 la? Nope, still somebody's still catching.
Alright, check. Is it gone?
Nope.
No, it's still there.
Is it your Zoom? Or are you on Zoom on here?
I'm not zooming here. I turn up the
Shouldn't be
audio.
catching in there.
No, I should because I
Yeah,
turned
it's
the audio
too
on.
Well, because they're picking up wherever the music is feeding into. It's also feeding.
Hey everyone, didn't you love the
Dialogue.
conversation about sound?
Welcome to D&D.
Welcome to D&D.
Trend settings, I'm in audio video.
In roll 20, do you have the...
Well, it's because
Is there another place to turn it off?
Check. Hello, hello. No,
Still there?
it's not my computer. It's I just turned the input down all the way.
Run it through. Just play the audio through, like out of your speakers.
Wait, turn the music on again real fast.
Check.
1, 2, 3. Okay, it's not you.
Yeah, it's not that one.
Just unplug the speakers.
Okay.
Alright, well.
I'm still hearing it.
It's coming from
It's
your
not me.
computer.
My computer wouldn't echo my own stuff.
Cody, talk.
Hello.
Hello?
Is your Twitch on?
It's muted.
Fun times, guys. No. It's
This is the greatest 75th edition ever!
Coming all the way from
Check your
Baltimore.
roll 20.
Yeah.
She's showing sound on roll 20. That's why I'm asking. I just don't know how to mute her.
Try again.
1, 2, 3.
Check, check.
Oh, sorry.
Hey!
That's what I was saying, yeah.
Welcome to the
Yeah, if
Folly!
you didn't know, Roll20 has the option to do audio and video,
Going
so...
back into
And if
the
you didn't know,
speaker.
I
If you
never
want to,
played
that's
D&D on
you.
stream before.
the speaker.
You're good. It's great. You're good. It's great.
Alright, so.
Fireball.
Fire, go.
So yeah, I'm going to
Cast
shoot.
technical difficulty.
I'm going to shoot the fireball.
It's very effective.
Fireball.
I'm going to shoot the fireball at the two in the center because they look
Okay.
20 feet apart. Did you see that? Did you see that dragon?
All right, what's the save?
Switching screens. I split screen. Fireball is a dex save of 15.
Let me verify something real quick. Starts its turn. Yeah. I need Easy to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, no.
What is this guy?
I don't know, but it's bad. Oh, really?
I think I know, but I don't know if Valor would know.
19.
Okay, that's a save.
He's got some serious cards.
So,
Yeah, it's 'cause it's got that
so
amulet.
Easy feels himself start to lock up, but he's able to shrug it off. So it's a dex save, is that what you said?
Dex save.
Of?
15.
That's a fail.
Yes!
For the main one, both of them.
Yes, good, because I
Suck
don't
it,
have
come
to know
on.
if it does half and half. Wow, okay.
Do you need extra dice?
2, 3, I got 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold on, I have another one somewhere. Maybe. Yes, I need one more.
What do you need? What?
D6.
Yeah, I got plenty of d6s.
All right.
I like his D6s.
Dead.
Dead.
9, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21 points of damage.
Woo!
Nice.
Oh, you got to be fire, you know. Let's get this one.
And his iridescent. With the golden ring. Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. So with that familiar of explosion and fire, you see both of these creatures like just cringe, and you see the creatures crawling up out of. I should have described this right. The creatures crawling up out of the snow and ice seem to be these sort of six-legged lizard-like creatures with these immense sharp teeth and spines down the back that look pretty vicious, but look a little less vicious when they're cringing in pain from immense fireball thrown at them.
Did it seem like it hurt them like a normal amount for fireball, or like?
As far as you can tell.
Okay.
You like have to shield your eyes for a second as like shards of glass, or not glass, shards of ice get flung and rock get flung all over the place amidst the fire and steam from instantly vaporized snow and ice all around that area as the humanoid, kind of recovers and just kind of lets out this at you.
Oh, I have
Something
bonus
you'd like to
actions
do?
and stuff. Yes.
You're really heavy bonus actions.
Yeah, I don't think he's not
Nope.
known for bonus
Nope.
actions.
That's it. I will. I will go move behind Stuck.
Okay.
Good.
I can move you like right there. You're not gonna be able to get behind him because there's the wagon there.
Yeah, that's fine.
You sure want to blow up that bridge while we're at
One time.
Don't even joke.
All right.
That's a
so
wood bridge.
that ends your turn, making it your turn.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That's convenient.
Yeah, that's absolutely convenient. Yeah. I got you easy. And then I'm on a sickening radiance right around the 2 in the center.
First, make a Constitution.
I figured as much. Oh, that's not good. That's a 10, I believe.
Okay.
Double check.
No. I don't like
It's
this.
a saving throw, right? Con? Yeah. Yeah, that's
So-
a 10.
As you start to feel yourself lock up as you look down and you see bits of yourself turning into stone. You're in the process of turning into stone,
Can
but
I-
you're not fully there yet.
Can I feel really lucky and use my devil's luck?
Not after it's already.
Damn it.
Okay. You gotta say that earlier.
Fair enough.
But you can cast your spell.
Yes. Okay. So sickening radiance in a 30-foot ball thing ring.
You are technically restrained, though, I should say too.
So I can't
You can
move.
still cast your spell.
I
But
just
you
can't
can't like
go
move
over
over
it. Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. So yeah, sickening radiance, con save of 14,
on
and it's a 30-foot
circle.
circle centered on those two.
Alright, first you and your circle drawing.
I know. Hey, there's like one that looks intelligent, and I'm assuming that's the one that
So you're centering it on her.
yeah, because like
I thought you were going after the humanoid.
I am.
Okay.
That's what I mean. I'm centering it on the humanoid because that's the one that gave the evil eye
That's right.
to Sora.
I will say this: since you like, so essentially there's a save here, and if you save if you save or if you fail within 5, you basically are in the process, but you're not there yet. But if you fail by more than 5, you're turned to stone. That's
Okay.
basically how this works. I want you to also, just real quick while I'm figuring this out, make
Sure.
just an intelligence check.
That'll go well. That's a natural one.
Oh,
Hold on, wait. There could be an adder. Let's find out.
Let's see.
Yeah, no. That's just a solid one.
Okay.
listen.
Bless our hearts.
I know.
Our collective hearts.
I like that this was the literal start of the 75th episode.
Yeah.
Asura is stone, and Stoic doesn't know what's going on.
Stoic was like, which one of these is not like the other? And like, that one!
That's
All right.
perfectly timed.
So the sickening radiance
Is
on
a
the-
save of 14. I just gotta figure out what save it is. It's con save of 14.
Alright. Con save of 14. Alright. She failed. The lizard succeeded.
That's okay. So it's all or nothing.
Yeah.
But that's also a point of exhaustion
Okay.
on a fail. And they are now luminescent and can't go invisible.
Okay.
So that's nice.
It's nice.
Isn't that special?
Yeah, so.
You're welcome.
Ooh, that's
Well,
nice.
maybe I'll make
So that's 18 plus 9. It's 27. Damn. 32 fingers. 32.
32.
Fingers!
Alright.
I had to count my fingers.
So as you cast
No
this
shame.
spell and you see this greenish aura emanate from this spot, and you see these swirling forms start to swirl around it. You see the lizard seems to be moving and kind of ducking most of them, but the humanoid getting pelted with them. 32 points. Nice.
And a point of exhaustion.
Point of exhaustion.
And they will have to make that save again at the start of their turn.
Let me mark that.
Love that spell.
It's really
Pretty
messed. It's messed up.
It's the only good one I got.
All right. Are you staying put? You do anything else?
I can't move, and I got no bonus.
You can't.
So.
You actually. You're.
Yeah, can't move, and I got no bonus.
All right, Zenoa.
Ooh, round robin. This is great.
Okay.
And you're like close to him too, so if you have to make any con save, you'll get a plus.
Actually, it's +4.
Plus 4.
Ooh, bear's growing up.
Okay, I'm going to. I'm going to go ahead and
took the
use
tone
my
of the
bonus
charisma.
action to cast my deity-given serrated dagger, spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
And I'm gonna place it. It's not very far. So just the one like right in front of me. So
Okay.
yeah, I'll take the one in front of me. What's that? 15?
There you go. Right there.
Yeah, that's good.
All right. 15. 15 hits, just barely.
Hey.
That's good. 11 points of damage,
Nice.
and then let's see. I will. I can only do a cantrip, right, with my action after that?
Yeah, if it's a bonus action, yes. Like if it's designated as a bonus action, you can still do that. Or
I can still cast cantrip.
Yeah, or if a spell is a bonus action.
Well, spiritual weapon's a bonus action.
Spiritual weapon is a bonus action, so can
Yeah,
I
so you can still do a cantrip. Yes.
just cantrip? Okay. Okay. Then I'll cast Sacred Flame. That's 60-foot radius, and I can still see her in the fog, right?
Yes.
Yes. She's
Then-
actually glowing.
Okay, great. Is that within 60 feet? Me to her?
Yep.
Okay, I will cast Sacred Flame on her.
All right.
It's a dex save of 16.
16, you said? Okay.
Okay. Alright, that's my turn.
Using your dice.
Yeah?
Been good to me.
Oh,
Appreciate
you're
it.
welcome. I'm sorry, everyone.
Blood colored for a reason.
Listen, if you kill Asura just after she found out that her mommy loved her, that is the cruelest thing you could have ever done.
Well, we don't know if your mommy loves you.
She loved me.
I was about to say, we don't know that.
Made things much better.
Just think about that as you go
Can I
on.
say, before my turn ends, can I look at her? And just, can I say something to her?
Yes, but I also forgot something here because you need to make a Constitution saving throw as well.
And that's a natural one.
Really?
No!
Oh.
You don't remember the...
I mean, it's the next one, so it still fails, right?
I just have advantage if I'm making a constitution. Not to.
I mean, okay.
Nope, not much we can do about that.
Well,
Listen,
they're
I
like
don't
the one
want to
person
put
that
that
can
there
reverse
is
it.
a certain gendered issue here, but I would like to
Oh,
point out
Yeah, are you implying that these lizard monsters are
Sexist?
Yep,
Sexist.
Yes, I
100%.
am.
Wait, the lizard monsters are doing it? I thought the human one was
Are they
doing it.
do?
You.
I think they're all.
Stoke's not intelligent enough to know.
So,
Dice rolls are cruel.
I apologize. That was supposed to happen at the beginning of your turn, which means
Nothing happened.
nothing happened.
No spiritual
And
weapon.
you turn to stone.
I told you we had a bad luck with clerics. I did point this out. Oh god, oh no, oh no.
I don't have restoration.
Yeah, but at least we have wagons to carry.
If we get out of here.
Gonna TPK on 75.
You know?
It's been a good run.
Yes.
I wasn't anticipating you guys turned to stone.
Yeah, I know.
Nor I.
No.
Honestly, I wasn't either. You guys usually roll so freaking high on saves.
Uh-huh.
Tonight you get the-
With somebody's in retrograde. That's all I gotta say. Somebody is.
Should I blame the moon worshippers?
Yeah.
I'm hoping if we killed the person who's doing it.
Okay, so Valen.
So I just saw her turn to stone. Would I somehow put 2 and 2 together?
Yeah, make an intelligence.
Okay.
Was she? Well,
Please.
In fact, since you've seen this a couple of times now, I'll go ahead and give you advantage on it.
Okay.
come on, Valen. Use your brain.
Okay, so 14. I rolled 11 and a 12.
You're pretty sure it has something to do with looking at them. As you see, they're looking, and there seems to be something happening with that. So
Crap.
Well,
you get the impression that if you look away,
yeah.
you probably won't have that particular effect.
So I tell Bear, don't look at him, because you're the only one that hasn't actually.
I don't know how to.
What
do I?
Is anyone else on the board right now? Is it just the 6 of us?
Yeah, you guys are guarding that side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, well. This sucks. If I close my eyes and run toward them, do I have to do some kind of...
Yeah, so here's the way this is, what you're figuring out.
Yeah.
Mechanically speaking, you
Yeah.
can look away. At
I'm
the
with
beginning
you.
of your turn, you can choose to look away, like
Yeah.
to not look at them. If you do
Disadvantage.
so, you attack with disadvantage, and they attack with advantage.
Yeah.
But you will not have to make a save.
Oh no.
Without moving towards them.
Yeah, you can still kind of move around and everything.
Okay.
But that's basically the choice you're making.
I'm going to move up to that one that I'm closest to.
Okay.
And attack with my sword at disadvantage. Nope, that's a 9.
Nope.
Swing again, disadvantage. That's a 9. Roll 2 on the same dice. That dice is now done for the night.
It's not.
No, this is unpleasant. Alright, so I think that I will spend a key point to do patient defense. Because it'll cancel out
Yes.
the
that's
advantage on me and just make it a single roll.
true. That is true.
So I will stay right there and maintain patient defense.
He's super calm, right?
Oh yeah. Feeling it right now.
So patient. So defense.
So
So patient, much defense.
So patient and a half defense. Yep,
Okay, I did forget up here. Forgot to put him on the board, but up here in front, Kanan is right there.
Cool, Kanan.
thanks, Kanan.
Okay, thanks,
Can I,
Kanan.
instead of just turning to Bear, can I say, kind of yell out, don't look at him instead, so that hopefully other people will hear?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's just yell out, don't look at him.
What? I rolled a one. I don't know.
Throw a book at him. What?
I don't read.
Okay. That's
Don
right.
Phonics.
Oh shit. Okay.
I say roll low. There's a lot of them though. We haven't
First,
killed any.
I do have a question. I'm gonna be writing White Claw regardless, but my question is,
Wait a second. You're.
yeah, that's pretty low.
No, it was a natural one. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You still
Yeah.
have the aura, so that
Okay.
would have affected her roll, but it's still
But it's
a
a
Yeah.
natural one. I thought about it, but yeah.
Okay. Sorry, just making sure.
Yeah. So
You
I'm
also
gonna,
should have. Oh no, you reverted your eyes.
Yep.
You're good.
I'm gonna be writing I'm going to be writing White Claw regardless. My question is, do I need to burn a spell slot? Because I summoned her last session. We had a couple days travel. So can I code that spell slot, or do I need to burn it to say that I summoned her in the morning?
Right.
I thought we kind of spoke through like a day before.
It was a couple days travel, I
Yeah.
think. He said like we like had some battles and stuff. He kind of like narrated through it.
I'm just checking the duration. Because I think it lasts until you dismiss it or it dies.
Oh yeah, it does. So, but if it's like been like 2 weeks, I might have to resummon her. But if it's only been like a day or
And
two,
I would say you're fine. You
Okay.
can have her.
all right, I will.
You could
Thank you. I'm gonna do something really stupid, guys.
I also forgot the horses again, so remember you're on horses.
But like, we're never gonna get them if we're all rolling at disadvantage. I'm really worried. So.
I would never do that to Carl.
And I know you love her, but she also has the great fortune of like being disposable.
Who, White Claw?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's why.
Okay.
She's my horse now. Dang, I don't even have an advantage on me. That's the thing.
There you
Yeah, I'm gonna take the risk. I'm going to look at the thing, the one that's right by Valen.
go. Okay.
I'm gonna go and roll my con save.
You're gonna look at it. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Come on.
I'm using your dice. No.
No jib rolls tonight.
Don't say that! 14.
That's a save.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
That nozzle's hidden.
Then White Claw and I are gonna ride out to the one by Valen. And I will cast. What will I cast? I will cast Thunderous Smite on my. I'm gonna pull out my great sword. I'm gonna cast Thunderous Smite. And I will swing away.
Okay.
First up is a. There we go. 24. So
That's a hit.
let me see how much damage it takes. So it's 2d6 And 2 more d6. 8 plus 3 is 11 plus 3 is 14. 14 plus 3, 17. 17 damage, and then because I have Thunderous Smite, the thing has to make a strength saving throw beat of 15.
Okay, how much damage did you say?
17.
Nice. And a strength saving throw of 17?
15.
15. That's a fail.
So it is pushed back 10 feet
Okay.
and knocked prone.
Nice.
And it's a really loud, like, I swing, you guys hear thunder, like really, really loud thunder. And he is pushed back 10 feet.
Nice. So as you do this and you hear this thunderous thing, you see this lizard creature go flying and just kind of roll on the ground as it's now laying down, trying to scramble to get back on its feet, but it is down at the moment.
Picture the skid in the snow.
Should I risk it again? I got one more attack, guys. Should I go for that other one?
I mean, the one that you just kicked back is literally prone.
Oh, and he'd be at disadvantage. Going after that one again. I'm going to charge 10 more feet and attack him again.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's like,
That's not gonna, like, I don't have to trigger another con save, do I?
No.
Oh, nice.
So I'm gonna roll with advantage on this sucker.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, not 20. This is the time.
come on.
It hits, but no, not 20. That's a... It's a 6 plus 16, 22 to hit. That damage is 4 plus 3 is 7.
Alright.
I just go by bound. Did you say something?
I'm so anxious right now.
I'm checking.
No, I don't like. Don't check it.
Yeah.
Don't check it. It doesn't need to be
You
checked.
ain't gotta check it.
Unless it
No,
benefits
check.
us.
There's no check necessary.
What are we checking here?
Listen, Venmo me. You don't need to. You don't,
Yeah,
need, to,
yeah.
you don't need to write a check.
Cash App?
I'll even do PayPal. Like,
I can't think of anything else. Direct deposit.
Zelle. Come on.
Yeah.
we've got options.
Yeah, you don't have to check.
I feel so old. Oh my god.
I'll drive you to the
I've never used any of those apps.
Okay. I was checking because it seems a little weird for a mounted combatant to be able to attack normally on a prone creature,
Oh, yeah.
but like according to the rules, like as far as I can tell, like basically it's weird because it considers you as occupying the same space as the mount.
Well, and that's why I
So
try to
it's-
use my greatsword since it has a longer reach
Yeah.
when I'm mounted to make it even more make sense.
Yeah. Technically it makes sense anyway. So I mean, or technically it is allowed anyway. So I was just checking that.
Yeah. Okay.
Flavor wise, it would have made more sense to use a trident, but
Listen. I'm gonna get my trident back. Star Trek 3.
trident.
Return to the Feywild. Okay. So that's your turn?
That's it.
Alright, Kanan is going to, hearing you shout, he's actually going to avert his eyes, and he's going to take a shot at the woman. Which, as you guys are now fighting and can see, you can see that this looks like a humanoid figure wearing kind of a black dress and this sort of like kind of bronze headpiece of sorts that you can't really see very well. But kind of coming out from the side, you see hair that seems to be moving from this distance.
What does that mean? Oh.
like it's alive. Like the hair's alive. Like it's.
Yeah, not
see.
blowing in the wind.
And yeah, and is there like a soft sound around the head?
Well, Kanan rolls a natural 20 and a 10.
Come on,
he misses.
Cayman.
He cannot.
Cane on, cane off.
Cane off. Alright. Cane out.
Cane
Alright. Yeah. Yep, that's gonna be his turn. So now it's their turn.
What have I done?
It was a pleasure.
So we'll start with her.
You're just over here like,
Alright, so
Die!
that's a con save.
Con save 14 for both of them.
Alright, that is a total 20.
Oh.
The other one rolled a 5.
There we go.
That's the one I hadn't hit yet.
is that a level of exhaustion as
He's
well?
been hit, but not. Yeah, he was hit, but not by.
I just didn't hit it with him on the first one. So
Yeah,
now he's got a
he's
point of
got a level-
exhaustion.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And
That's what. Sorry, I was trying to ask like what how it disperses.
so is that 16, 23 points of damage.
Nice.
I was gonna like
So-
1d10.
So with that, she is this time able to dodge the swirling forms in the mist here. As she's kind of looking around and kind of not caught by surprise by the spell anymore. But the other creature takes the full brunt of these things, smashing into it, and it falls over and stops moving.
Okay, one down. There's one down.
You got
We're getting
this.
there.
You got this, guys. You got
Oh
this.
yeah, correction. You got this.
Yeah. Is your
She froze everything.
Oh! That's plus 10 points.
Okay.
Alright, so she is going to
Something.
move.
good for you. I'm so proud of you.
I thought Asura had a bloodlust.
Stackable perks.
Okay. So it is going to. So as it runs across the ice, moving at half speed because of the ice to get out of that spell's radius, it starts rushing towards you and Easy as it takes out what looks like a kind of a jagged-looking bow, a long bow of sorts, and takes a couple of shots at. Let's see. Yeah, I think it would shoot at you. Did not like that spell.
Fair enough.
Alright, so the first shot. 14, which is not going to do it. And a 9, which is not going to do it.
It's because you brought a long bow to a short bow fight. It's like,
Alright, so. This one over here is going to run up and attack Kanan.
Good thing you didn't stand right behind me, Easy.
you
Let's dodge.
Oh, yeah. That was a close one, yeah.
You know,
Oh, that's a hit.
there really should be
No.
no weapons like that in D&D.
What?
Like straight line weapons. It's like you fire a bow and you miss.
You're gonna hit something.
You should hit the one behind him.
Alright, so he takes 11 points of damage.
No.
Kenan, I know you don't like us very much, but we don't want to see you die.
We need to get paid, so.
Yeah.
I need you alive for the money.
Well, if he died, you can just rob him.
Oh! I was supposed to attack with advantage. Well, no, you haven't looked away. You're still looking, so.
I just wish I had telekinesis. I want to make that giant thing just like go. That's sweet.
We need Glaive to come over and do her little
Glaive.
catapult.
Yeah.
That's an 18 to hit.
On me? Yeah. Well, actually, I think that is the.
Easy.
Yeah, so that's it.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's going to be 8 piercing damage and 6 poison damage.
Where are my bonus?
Oh no, your murder bonus.
Not your murder,
Not
but
your murder bonus. Remember the time you had like 50 points because you just killed everyone?
not your murder bonus.
Okay, so this one right here in front of Bear is going to attack Bear.
Okay.
Listen, I can't call them sexy healing hands anymore, so I have to come with a
Murder
unique
bonus.
murder
I like that.
bonus.
That's good.
That's a 10 to hit, which is not going to do it. Alright, this one is going to come over here and attack Valen, who evens out because of your patient defense.
Yep.
That's a 14 to hit.
Misses.
Alright. And this one up here will also attack there.
Okay.
And because you did
He
not
was
avert
looking,
your
yeah.
gaze, so that's 7. They're rolling horribly.
I really know.
Really good.
I'm
Yeah,
sad
great.
you guys are like
So
stoned
good.
and everything, but I'm like, boys' night!
Leave those girls behind.
Wait, where's Homegirl Wave?
She's probably on the other side.
Other side, yeah.
She's part of the other side team. The heavy side layer. Jello coquettes. Jello
Is that a Shakespeare?
cats, the musical.
I
Is
love
that Shakespeare? No, that's Andrew Lloyd Webber.
I love musicals and I still refuse to watch that.
That's fair. It was my favorite musical when I was like 9.
Not your murder bonus.
Jeff, I'm happy I could give that to you.
We've lost it.
Tonight's the night. We've all lost it.
I just picture like Stoic, like pouring some cereal. Oh, my murder bonus.
Terrible.
Enter the giveaway.
Okay. Sarah, there's nothing for you to do. Easy.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Easy's going to turn towards the humanoid coming towards us and be like, oh yeah, I have a question for you. How did the vampire bite its prey in the cold weather? With a frostbite! I'm like, hideous laughter.
Please work.
Of all the times, yeah, he never gets to land this. Please let this happen for him.
Okay.
That's a wisdom save of 15.
Okay. Wisdom save.
Yeah, which has probably been better on the beast, but
It's a 19.
Oh.
that's alright. He tried.
One day he's gonna get his joke to land.
Oh.
He's been workshopping for a while.
Okay, and I can't do a spell and a cantrip, correct?
You can, if there's a
bonus
spell
action?
that's a
I just meant
labeled bonus action.
I don't have a spell label bonus action.
Or if a cantrip is labeled bonus action.
But he can still
which is unusual.
move, right?
Yes, he can.
Okay. Then can he squeeze between Stoic and the wagon? Because I'd like to rotate to the other side of Stoic.
Yeah, I would say. So he's trying to move there.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll allow it. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Shoney the pony's just like,
And then he's just like, you leave Stoic alone! And he's going to swing his staff, because that's what he's got.
I don't think he can't do that because it's not a one-handed thing. Like, so you guys can do like an offhand attack because you got a one-handed thing.
his staff is two-handed.
Yeah,
But if
he's
I-
using one hand to cast a spell, and like,
So
yeah, it's
it
not really a
doesn't-
one hand. Like the staff is a two-handed.
Got you. Because I didn't hit with another weapon, but it's still considered an action. So bonus action, you have to do one-handed, not
Yeah.
two-handed.
That's
Okay,
a
well
one-handed
then,
thing.
then he's just gonna stand there and be like, "I'm emotional support." That's it. That's the end of his turn.
Stoic.
Crap, I was really hoping he was going to do that, because then I was going to hit her with a mace.
Still can.
Yeah, but she's not prone.
True.
So, it's not as much fun. Is she looking pretty rough? A little rough? Kind of rough?
She's looking a little tired. You know, little bags under the eyes. You know. I mean, I guess that's the other question I should have asked beforehand, because I keep.
If I'm going to look at her?
Was Easy going to look at her?
Oh, yeah. Easy looked at her.
All right, make a con save.
Jesus. Oh, come on.
14?
That's for her.
Oh, that's right. That's different.
Oh, hers is different?
Yeah.
Yeah, you actually have 2 that you're gonna have to make because you got 2 there now. So that's for her.
But I didn't
That
look at
is
the other
a
one.
save barely. Ooh. So make another one for the other
beast.
But I didn't look at the beast.
Doesn't matter. It's within.
Okay, that's really high. That's 20-something.
Okay, then that's a save. Yeah.
Okay, good.
What about the
Three,
Stoic?
actually.
The Stoic gonna look at him.
Stoic's gonna look at Easy and be like, "Thank you," and then he's gonna fire a no-look Eldritch Blast at
Disadvantage.
at the like
With the humanoid.
the loud, disappointed like, "Ha!" that he heard coming.
The most condescending, half-hearted laugh.
That's what he's gonna do. Because that sounds like a good idea. And that's a disadvantage.
Yep.
I need 2 dice for that. Okay. Shit. That first one didn't hit. That was like a 9.
Yep. Nope.
Okay. And the second blast is 13.
Nope.
Easy, did I get her?
So you blindly fire off 2 of these bolts that just careen off into the ruins.
Crap. Oh yeah, I think so.
All his hairs in front of his face.
Yeah.
We pulled it together.
You can do it, buddy.
That's
it for us, man.
You're like a comedy
Boys
duo.
night.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to the time when all of them get incapacitated and you and I are just like, cool.
I just like that I can have a full conversation with myself and no one's looking at me weird.
You're not looking at us. We are looking at you.
You're too busy talking to yourself.
I know.
You don't
So
even
no,
notice.
Valen.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh.
All right.
Just whatever you do, get her.
I think easy.
Let me get up here.
No, that's me. It's got it.
Oh, you have it.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, if
I'm within
if
10 feet
wins,
of
we get
Bear,
saved, it
right?
should be you.
I think.
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah, I think about 5-ish, 5 to 6 feet. If not, I'll scooch over just a hair to
Shoulder to shoulder.
to get your
You want
bonus.
a bad boys
Yes,
situation?
exactly.
I'll say
So I
yes,
can
but
use it.
technically you wouldn't be able to do that because it was like it's at the beginning of your turn. Is when you make that decision. So you can't move and then make the decision. Does that make sense?
Make what? Sorry, make
To
what?
Whether to avert your eyes or not.
Oh, okay. I thought I could move. Okay, gotcha.
We will move you just a little bit, but I'll say we're in there.
Okay. So yeah, I'm going to look and attack. So
Okay. Then you're gonna make 3 Constitution saving throws.
Oh gosh.
No.
I really don't want you guys to look.
Is he within the bear
You
or
are stone.
all right.
Plus 4.
Yep. Okay, rolled a 18. So 22 on the first one.
Okay, that's a save.
So many cons.
yeah.
18 on the second one. And a 12 on the third.
Barely saves.
And actually, I wasn't even adding my plus 2. I was just adding his 4, so that's actually a 14 on the last one. Okay. We're going to attack the one that's right there. So that's a 15 to hit.
That barely hits.
Woo!
Like my bottom.
By the skin of my teeth. All right. So that is 11 points of damage.
Nice.
I'm going to attack him again. Swing with my sword. That may not. I don't think that's going to get. That's a 14. That just misses, doesn't it?
That does not hit.
Yeah. And I'll do a key point to do flurry of blows.
Okay. Go for it.
That out. Look at different dice. Okay, there we go. I think that's 22 to hit.
22 hits, yeah.
Yeah. No, 23, that's right. I forgot my new wraps. Iron lights. Ooh, I need to remember what those do. No, they give me some fun stuff. What do I use them for? Okay, I'll add it to my damage roll. The +1 to my damage roll. So 6, 9, 10. 10 points of damage.
Nice.
Second attack. That's at 19, so that's a 27. 6 points of damage.
Very nice. Alright, so as you come by and whack it several times, rapid fire, and you just hear it just like snarling in this pain as you're pummeling it. Is that it?
Yeah, I will move a little bit closer to Bear, like staying within melee, but still just getting a little bit closer, just in case he moves somewhere. I hope he doesn't, but all right.
Okay.
That's it.
Bear.
Oh, I'm really torn, guys. I don't know. I probably need to stay. If I'm stoned, I don't offer my aura of protection, I assume.
But do what you gotta do, man.
I will take the risk of swinging blindly.
Okay.
At first, I'm going to cast psychic damage. Sorry, Wrathful Smite is what the spell is called. I'm going to cast Wrathful Smite on my great sword, swinging at the undamaged one.
Okay. This one.
Yeah.
Do it.
Okay. Yeah. 20. Dirty.
Yep. That hits.
So the damage will be 10, 15. Sorry, 15 plus 3. Yeah, 18. And also, because it's Wrathful Smite, if the target is a creature, it must make a Wisdom saving throw of 15 or be frightened of me until the spell ends.
Okay. Alright, that is an 8.
Nice.
So, does that mean he runs away?
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes his full movement
Full
to like,
movement.
back the heck out of it.
Just
And-
to get out of there.
And as an action, the creature can make a Wisdom saving throw
At
with
the
a
end-
Wisdom
at the end
check
of its turn, right?
against your spell save DC to seal its resolve and end the spell.
Yeah, probably at the beginning of the turn.
Okay, it doesn't say when, but yeah, okay.
It doesn't say when.
No, I'm trying to read it over again, but it's a
Then probably just any time it has an action.
addition as an action. Sorry, as an action, it can do it.
Okay.
All right. The injured one, he stood up, I assume, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna swing blindly at him. Yeah, swing blindly at him. 19.
Okay.
So that damage will be.
Boys night, I believe.
Is he what? Last turn I looked at him. Was he like he's fine or is he hurt?
I mean, he's taking some hits.
Am I pumping that divine smite into him?
Should I finish him off or like?
I say yes, but
Okay.
that's
Light 'em
one less contact.
Light him up!
We're gonna divide smite that son of a bitch. Which is 2d8.
just so anxious.
2d8s.
Oh,
Take him out.
okay.
Both 8. Come on.
You'll just be with my dice.
She screwed me on 1. That's okay. 10, 16, plus 3, 19.
19.
And then some of that was radiant damage.
Okay. So as you lean back and take a swipe at the one behind you, and you just see that splash of blood in the snow. You bring back down with one big overhand swing, coming down and chopping off the head of the.
Yeah. Leave.
Okay. And that's gonna lean back up to Valid. How we doing? Are we winning?
What?
Did I get you?
I'd give it a 4 out of 6.
You cut off like the very end of like his hair. Just, like, there's like a little trim at the bottom. Sorry.
All right.
We find out it's actually a Samson issue.
Yeah,
The minute
exactly.
you cut his hair.
No more power.
Womp womp.
All right. So
That's legit.
Kanan drops his crossbow and draws his sword and a dagger, and he's gonna make
Come on, Kanan.
a natural 1 attack
Ugh.
Alright, Karen.
and an offhand attack that will actually hit.
Hey!
Hey.
Oh, and he did 13 points of damage.
Go Kanan.
Okay.
All right, now it's their turn. So. So, you actually see the humanoid figure. You see her, like, as she's approaching you, Stoic, you see her do this gesture where she goes, "Yes!" and she like points at the creature attacking Kanan, and then points at Easy. And you see the creature respond as it goes over, making its way past the statue of Asura here.
Elegant AF.
Which, for the sake of the setting here, we're just going to say was basically the horses, now faced with this weight of statues, took off, and the statues fell off, thankfully padded by the snow.
Listen, if I had woken up and I was down a horn, heads would roll.
It could have been a lot worse than a horn.
I'm just like, put the glue. It's fine.
And is going to attack Easy.
Okay.
Wait, does Kanan get a attack opportunity?
He does.
She's out here like, I got you, Kanan.
And it hits.
Hey! Come on,
So that's
Kanan.
going to be
Fear must have got him.
7 points.
I can't hit you unless it's
No,
black.
8 points.
Okay, 12 points of damage on a round. That's nice.
Yeah, not bad. So that one's gonna make an attack on Easy real quick. That's gonna be 15 to hit.
That hits.
Oh,
Alright, so Easy is going to take 6 points of piercing and 10 points of poison. Alright, she...
Does he have any poison resistance?
I don't think so.
No.
Maybe I'm thinking of a different race.
He can't use
He can't be charmed.
He can't be charmed. He can't be put to sleep.
Alright. Now that she is close enough to you, she is going to make 3 attacks. Oh no! And as you're now in her face, you see this vaguely woman humanoid with this grayish skin and these glowing green eyes with hair that is quite obviously snakes. and you see these snakes start to elongate and start lashing out at you as they start rapid fire, trying to take bites out of you.
And she sees a giant gray orc with stone feet going,
I don't like snakes. I don't like them.
That's a lot of danger noodles.
So the first one is a 21 to hit.
that hits.
So that's going to be... that's going to be 4 piercing... No, sorry, 6 piercing. And 16 points of poison.
Woo!
I don't like that.
Okay.
Second attack
It's on the first attack. Okay.
is a 22 to hit.
Oh, that also hits.
Yeah. So that's 3 points of piercing,
What's the eyes going?
15 poison.
Oh, God.
Also need you. Well, we'll do this at the end here. Third
Twice
attack.
Oh no.
12, so that's not a hit, right?
That does not hit.
Okay. I need you to make 2 Constitution saving throws to see if you dispel if you maintain that spell.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 21.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first one. Second one's a nat 20.
Yes.
Alright.
Okay. Yeah.
That's your concentration.
Do I have any like resistances? No. Yeah, I think so.
That was all on easy, right?
No,
No,
That's not bad.
yeah, easy'd be dead.
Alright, the second creature
These is pretty
is
beefy.
also attacking you.
Okay.
That's a 22.
That hits.
Why so many 22s?
Taylor Swift up in here.
Because Wayfair dice are amazing.
Yes. And legal limits are or legal ages are important.
So that's
22.
the
I got that, but I didn't like that was the next step in that joke.
9 piercing and 3 poison.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, so over on the right side.
And that's on Stoke, correct?
Yep. Alright, so this one here is going to attack Bear.
He runs away.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right, he can't.
He's
He's afraid.
He can
I
make
mean,
his
he
wisdom.
uses his action to try to overcome it.
Uh-huh.
So what is...
What's
What's the save? Wisdom save?
It's a wisdom of 15.
That's cocked. That is a 12.
He runs away.
Run away. Run away.
Can you hit it?
Run, boy, run. What?
Did you use your reaction? Can you hit it? Your
I-
button.
Is that ruin the spell?
Can you hit it?
On a fear run? Good question.
Fear run. Every time I ran a 5K.
Leaving melee range.
That wouldn't ruin the spell.
Next time
would
on Fear Run on NBC.
I don't know why that got me.
it? Yeah, I don't think that wouldn't ruin the spell.
Yeah, it doesn't end if you attack him.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are some things that don't get triggered like a booming blade, but I think so. I'm gonna give it to you.
I get a opportunity.
You get an
Yeah,
opportunity
yeah.
attack.
It would be what's that? Advantage, disadvantage, regular.
Just regular.
Okay.
Baxter.
Nope. 9.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, that's all it does. But this one's gonna attack that one. Another 22.
Okay.
I don't like
Dude,
this.
that is yeah.
I
I
don't
rolled that same roll.
I don't like that internal math. I don't like it.
All right, 6 piercing, 6 poison.
Cool.
All right, back to easy.
With weather?
It is
Back
thunder.
to easy with the weather.
It's cold.
That would be a Sora with the weather. Fuck this. Actually, it should be fuck this shit. I'm out.
I missed the sun.
Okay, Easy is going to look at the beast surrounding us and a Sora on the ground. And he's going to grab Stoic and hug, and he's going to cast Fireball right where they're both standing.
What are you? Oh no!
Wait.
Well, no, okay, there's a wagon. Hold on.
I was about to say, come on, man.
I mean, it would have been the most appropriately easy
About
thing to do.
You
However,
About to destroy
I don't
our
know how
lives
his,
here.
I don't know how his molding or whatever works.
Sculpting.
And I think it's only 3 people. I don't think it's like unlimited. So
I want to say it was more. I wanna
yeah,
say
if
sculpting
it is,
has like
then
5
I
or
want to
6.
then I want to like sculpt it around wagon and horse.
Can you like just bamf out of there and use your thunder step?
Yeah, but then that's
It's-
thunder.
But that's Stoic's move. That's not. He's only doing it easy right now.
Right, but easy can thunder step.
He
Yeah,
can't.
you only take one
He's
per
just
spell's level.
Yeah.
level 3.
And
So 4 people.
thunder
Last
is
time
in
we
the
did
area,
it,
so
it
that's
was-
the...
But is that like?
So it's 20 foot. So I'm
No, it's a circle.
gonna
It's
cast
Step
it
is what
at the
got
back to try
easy
and
in trouble in the
incorporate
first
all
Yeah.
place.
No.
Yeah.
I thought it was a
without
Yeah.
hitting the horse
It
and
just
wagon.
Okay, and you're sculpting
Around Stoic, Easy, and Asura.
Okay.
But I'm gonna try and put it behind them so it does not hit the horse and wagon.
Okay.
So it goes that way.
Yeah.
And it's 20 foot, is that right?
Yep.
Yep, that should be able to get him.
Okay.
Alright, so that's a dex save
That is,
Correct.
I believe it's a con save.
for Fireball?
No, you're correct. It is a dex save.
You right.
You right.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's a dex save. of
Okay.
15.
Alright, starting from the left. First
I'm so
creature
sorry my brain thought that.
is a 17. Second lizard creature is a nat 20.
Oh!
And the lady is a 14.
Okay.
Is that a fail?
That's a fail.
That's a fail. So I hit the lady.
So it's half of the full, right?
Half to the lizards and full to
Oh,
her.
okay.
Sweet.
One more, a little more d6, please.
Destroy
That's a
her.
wayfair.
Freaking destroyed.
So 9, 15, 20, 26, 27.
Okay.
Dang. Alright, 27. And half would be 13.
I believe so.
I don't have stretch arms.
Alright. Very nice. So with another huge explosion of fire around these and startling the horses and causing a lot more chaos. You can see the one that just kind of approached easy over here is looking pretty rough. You know,
But nobody dropped.
nobody dropped.
Oh, that makes it very difficult. Okay.
So I assume Easy's not moving.
No, that's too many opportunity attacks.
Yep.
Um,
Stoic.
So Stoic is hurt very bad, and he's going to look very carefully at Sora, and he's going to look very carefully at our cleric,
Yeah.
and look panicked. And and he's going to cast Dispel Magic on. Let's see what happens. Because it kills magical effects. And it's 120 foot range.
Please, Hail Mary, let this work. Please let this work. If ever there was a time, let the universe be kind.
I'll tell you what. Make let's see, what would this be? Just make an intelligence check for me.
last time. No, it did not. That's a 5.
Okay. So, which one were you casting on?
Zenoa.
Zenoa?
Yeah.
So you turn and reach down to pull from that kind of pool of power within you and unleash it to try and dispel the magic on Zenoa. But there doesn't seem to be any magic there to dispel.
Yep.
Okay. Wasn't sure, but cleric could be really useful right now.
No, that's a good try.
That's a good try.
Yeah.
It's alright. It's
Because
alright.
that's probably Stoics last round. We'll see.
I got you, bro. I got you.
So I had to cast it before I went down. That's all I got, man.
Bonus action.
Okay.
No, I got nothing.
Okay.
It's cattle.
All right.
Just so you weren't surprised when it
So
was
that
me.
brings us to
Okay.
Valen.
Luckily, that's one of the spells that I put in the amulet.
Only have to worry about one. Okay. We're going to attack. Looking at the one in front of me. Like I'm going to look at it.
Okay.
+4 plus whatever else you got.
Yep.
So with not averting your eyes,
Yep.
do a con save for me.
Yep.
No!
I knew it.
And
No! No!
All it takes.
Fucking
It's feeling good.
As Valen is turning to stone.
We're about to TPK.
We were close.
I'm in for it.
damn it all to
It's
hell.
been a good ride.
Why do you leave me alone?
All right, Bear. Right
You
beside
got it.
you see Valen turn to
Yep.
stone.
Yep.
Just bear it all, man.
I gotta think about this. How
Don't worry about Stoic. Don't worry about it.
how are Easy and Stoic?
He's okay.
Easy's okay,
He's okay.
but Stoic's looking pretty rough. I don't think I took a look at this guy to know how bad he is. And if I do a spell, like any kind of spell that'll ruin my fear spell on the other guy,
Was it concentration as
I
a
don't know. if
paladin?
it's-
I think concentration spells are only canceled by other concentration
Okay.
spells.
but like a healing spell then would not.
Yeah,
Yeah, as long as it doesn't take concentration, you're okay.
Okay.
And your abjure enemy is not really a spell anyway.
Oh, I used a spell on him. I didn't use
Oh,
that
okay.
trigger
it was
enemy.
abjure. Okay.
He's one of his divine smites.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. I don't know what to do, guys. I don't know what to do.
Just let it roll, man. We're with you for it, whatever
Yeah,
it is.
whatever you decide is the right answer.
Uh-huh.
No, I know. Yeah. All right. While I think about what I'm gonna do, I'll just swing blindly. Semantics. Well, not semantics, but practicality. Can I put my greatsword up, pull up my two side weapons, and like swing blindly at the guy still mounted?
Sure.
Okay, I will do that. Put greatsword up, pull out Dorian, pulling out Morin. What is it called?
Sable blade.
Sable blade,
Sable
thank
blade.
you. Swinging blindly with the sable blade first. One time. Probably going to be disadvantage. I mean, I hit with a 19 and a 20.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Even with your disadvantages, though, you've been
I
rolling
know,
well.
right?
That's
I know.
really-
It's kind of scary, to be honest. Alright, first damage then will be... There you are, Sable. The maximum, thank you. 10 damage.
On him. Alright.
Swinging blindly again with
He is
Sable.
looking real rough.
Okay.
Please.
Come on, I mean,
Sable.
I guess you shouldn't technically be able to see that, but
Yeah, I got a feeling, right? Like I just
That was a deep cut.
feels
Yeah.
bloody.
Like,
really hit
that was deep.
Nice mushy.
the 8th cut is the deepest. Natural 1 and a 19, so that misses.
Oh.
Come on.
And then round 2 with the Dorian.
Okay.
Uh, 9 plus 7,
16.
16.
16 hits. Yeah.
Nice.
And I'm definitely going to use some Divine Smite on that guy. Which is, I gotta spend a spell slot. He's looking pretty rough, so I'll use a first level spell slot. Add 2d8s and a d6. 8 plus 9 plus 4 is 13.
13. Alright, so with that, you take a slash at its throat and you just see blood just pour out of it as it slowly collapses to the ground and stops moving.
Just like as he's going, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Alright, you stop movement
Oh, I do.
on your wolf, on your horse, your mount.
Okay, yeah. What is it? What is this terrain looking like?
So the it's normal except for when you're crossing the water, the frozen water here. So like it's kind of hard to see, but starting right about here, you can see where the water starts, and then it kind of goes over to the other side here. So that's difficult terrain, which means it takes twice as much movement to.
But everything else is normal.
Yep.
Yeah, you like normal terrain. I imagine like right there with the edge of the ice.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to where the river starts
Okay.
and stay out of the
About
sort
30
of
feet. Yeah.
mist of death. Yeah.
Roll 20.
And I'm gonna shout out at Stoic. Hold on, buddy. Stay alive. A little bit longer.
You kill me, you get a fish. Because that's what you get birds.
I thought you were a seal though. For that.
Okay. Is that it?
It's a really heavily mixed metaphor. Don't worry about it.
All right. Kanan picks his crossbow back up.
Come on, Kanan. We need you. We need you, buddy. We need you to make a hit.
That's gonna be a hit.
Yes.
Come on, Kanan. Kanan.
All right, and with that, this one goes down.
Woo! Penny.
Okay. So, Easy was not one. Oh no, never mind. Alright, they're just attacking here, so, let's see, with that one going down, she makes another one of those gestures, and this one shifts its attack to Easy.
Okay.
Alright, that is a 15.
That hits.
Alright, so that's going to be 10 piercing and 5 poison. Okay. And then she's going to make 3 more attacks on you.
Oh god.
It's a natural 1.
Oh my god.
I can't take it.
That is a 16.
It's a miss.
Hey.
And a total 20.
That one hits.
Okay.
So, that is going to be 6 piercing.
Okay.
Poison.
Okay, and with that, Stoic goes down. But it pops back up.
I love that you remember. I always forget.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, my question is, since technically I went out and came back, are my feet still frozen?
Yeah, you actually you need to make another con save.
Should have asked. Okay.
I should have made you do it.
No.
Isn't that one?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what the total is, right? If it's an at one.
Well, it might. What is the?
So, because with rolling that one, I'd like to use my devil's luck, and I don't get to re-roll anything, but I get to add a d10 to it.
It's. I mean, you would already know. It wouldn't make a difference.
Okay. Then I just won't.
That's fine. So.
Jesus effing Christ.
Me and Easy are the only ones not stoned right now.
I mean, easy stoned, but
Yeah. different type.
that pipe has been on lock for weeks now.
Alexis is really messing his brain up.
So.
Oh my god.
It's all that one.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. I have not seen you guys roll that many nat ones in a long time.
Oh man.
Alright.
We probably do it just doesn't have that bad of consequences.
Right, yeah, exactly. We do
I mean,
roll
there was a
fair
while where you were rolling poorly for a
Oh, yeah.
while, but it was only to like hit things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like on off rolls. It wasn't
Yeah.
saves.
I mean, I rolled a nat 1 on my death save when I died, so.
That's true.
Okay. With the end of that round, you see as running from the other side, you see the kind of small, kind of gangly form of Floria run over here.
Well, that's the wizard?
Uh-huh.
The young wizard girl?
And you see Glaive.
Glaive.
run
Glaive.
To Glaive.
So with that, Glaive is going to run up, just kind of see it, just kind of reacting in the circumstances. She's going to run and attack the humanoid figure.
Come on, Glaive. Come on.
She attacks twice. So
It's Deus Ex Machina.
that's a nat 20.
Hey!
There you go, Glaive.
And then a 5. So that's not good. Second one doesn't hit, but the first one. Has 14 points. So this girl's looking pretty rough now. This humanoid. She's getting there. She's getting there.
Not with the
Floria.
Well, she could, but she would like take the place of my attack. I think is how it works.
But she's technically a mount as opposed to a...
Yeah, so she has the stats of like a horse, basically. Floria is also going to cast Fireball.
Yeah.
She's going to hit like kind of up to the north there, so it just hits those two. So, let me do con saves, dex saves real quick. Lizard fails.
Come on.
So does she. Yes, 5 and a 2.
Okay.
All right.
I'm not against other people saving our asses.
Nope.
Maybe.
She's gonna do it. She's gonna wreck him.
Alright, so that is... Yeah, 8d6. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
That's why I've been casting it like that.
Yep.
I did not
Good
realize
spell.
how wrecked that spell is.
If you go up a level, it adds a d6 every level.
I don't even get sneak attack like that. I don't get an extra d6 every level. It's like every 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
27. Just enough to take out the lizard, and all like this humanoid is just barely hanging on.
Just warming her up.
Her point of exhaustion goes away.
Oh yeah,
Because if
that's
I'm
true.
out, the spell fades. And
That is
point of
true.
exhaustion goes
Good
away.
point.
Wait, did you pop? Oh, you're stone now.
He's a stone.
Yeah,
Well, his heart was always stone.
Yeah.
that's a recent development.
So with that, Easy is up.
Oh, easy, come on. Come on, easy.
You got it.
Oh yeah, that fireball's not very nice when it this close. Let's. And the ladies the only thing left?
Scoop, 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 scoop.
Oh yeah, well then let's easy the crap out of this. And
The little, when he sends the 3 little...
Oh, the magic missile.
the magic missiles.
that's what I was thinking about.
Yeah.
But actually,
There's auto hit.
he
Hey,
is,
automatic hit. Yep.
Magic Hills is auto hit. Yeah.
Yeah, magic missile is auto hit.
Hello.
don't hit very hard.
Sure, but if she's wrecked, and it's
she's
3,
wrecked, she's almost
and
down.
he gets to hit 3.
She's looking very rough.
You don't have to look
All
at
right,
her.
all right. So second level. So
Yeah, you don't even have to look at her to hit because it's an auto hit.
Yep.
Okay, so that's 4. So yeah, I'm gonna cast it at level 2.
Nice.
And just be like, "Yeah, take this, you cold-hearted woman." And, and I'm gonna
All right.
use little magic missiles,
All right.
which auto hit, and I'm gonna use the pointiest dice ever created.
Yeah, you are.
Ones are basically caltrops.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you need an extra? Is it d4s?
Yeah, I got it. It's just 4 of them.
Batarangs over there.
Oh, that's pretty good, and it's +1, so that would be +4 for the total.
I think it's +1 for each
3.
one,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, which is +4 total.
Oh.
For the total. 6, 7, 8,
I didn't
9, 13.
13. And with that, how do you want to do this?
Oh. He, let's see, he wants to shoot him, like, all through the heart, one after another. Just
Okay.
direct, straight through the same hole. I will find it somewhere.
So as you unleash the darts with that familiar, like the kind of making their swirling paths through the air, and just one by one going straight through her heart and coming out the other side.
Oh, the whistling.
You see her start to fall down to her knees. You see the glow start to fade as she slowly turns to stone.
I quickly look at everyone who's already stoned.
And you see now that you can tell now that it looks like the battle on the other side has ended as well. You see, as you take a survey around, you see Kanan kind of looking around and cursing under his breath as he looks over the group. As you see Asura, Easy I should say, sees Asura, Stoic, Valen, and Zanoa all as statues.
Still? I'm gonna run up to Easy.
Oh, he pulls out his pipe. He's just staring at everybody. He turns towards his little dragon. Do you have any ideas?
You have a spell? I mean, I did not prepare. All I have is aid. I don't think aid's gonna do it.
No, I think we need a cleric.
Well, ours is stone.
She's stone.
What's up, dude?
I would love that movie to know it.
I do not know.
I will run up to Stoic. Just gonna try. I'm gonna put a hand on his shoulder and like cast. Use my divine healing lay on hands pool. Give him 5 hit points. See if it does anything.
Stoic,
Yeah.
no effect.
Okay.
Do I get the 5 hit points?
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna ask. Because I'm going to come back eventually, maybe.
Wait, what?
Is it stone?
Oh, you're still.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4 were all stone.
Yeah, Easy and Bear are the other ones. Oh.
Got it.
But I will search the body, the lady.
Okay.
Do I have, like, is it just a normal roll?
Yeah, investigation check, yeah.
Easy, you want to help?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I roll with advantage. Sorry, I will roll.
Oh my gosh! Are
rolled
you
two
kidding
ones.
me?
You
2
rolled two
ones.
2 ones.
Oh my god.
Kidding.
What is with all of these ones?
It's like all your luck has come back in one night.
Listen,
This is
we've
like-
been rolling too well for too long.
I survived.
The universe was like, not fan.
Easy will go over to Glaive and the Flora and ask if they have any ideas on how to cure stoning.
Sentence.
Glaive kind of looks very sad as she's looking over this scene and everything. So, I am very sorry. This is not something I know anything about. I'm so sorry. And Floria walks over and she says, I might have something that could help one of them.
Can you help Zenoa? What can you do?
Well, I have a scroll that might help. I can try.
Okay, it's better than nothing. Yeah, go do your thing with Zenoa.
All right.
Wait, who would have something? I would not have anything. You would not have anything.
We're all betting on her.
I would.
Yeah.
But not
I don't know.
Tomorrow.
tomorrow.
We're all making bets on Zenoa.
Yeah, we're pumped into Zenoa.
All those chickens.
So she
Look at
goes
all
over.
those chickens.
So Floria goes over and she pulls out of her bag. She pulls out a scroll, and it's actually in this kind of fancy case, and it looks like it's very expensive and kind of well protected. And she kind of like pauses for a moment, like almost hesitating to use. It's like it seems to be a pretty rare scroll. But she pops open the end of it and takes it out, and you can tell this scroll is fairly old. But she begins. Check here. How long this takes?
I have so much anxiety.
Okay. So she does. She reads off, begins reading off the scroll and making the gestures and everything, and you see the scrolls, disintegrate in a flash, and you see the rock on Zenoa begin to crack and fall away into hundreds of little pieces. As Zenoa, you find yourself freed.
Are you okay? Can you talk?
I'm gonna look around. See what's happening.
It's just me and Easy. Everyone else has been turned to stone. We're safe for the moment, but everyone has been turned to stone.
Including me.
Yeah, including you. But
But
Floria.
not anymore.
Yeah. Floria brought you out of it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I wish I could do more.
You did more than I did.
And Kanan at this point walks over and he's just, listen, I'm sorry about your mates. I hate to be a little bit of a bastard here, but we gotta move. We're now weak by like half our forces.
Not going anywhere.
We gotta load them up, and if you need to, we can load the statues up, but we gotta move. We can't stay here.
Okay.
We don't know if there's more of these things. There's all kinds of other nasty
We're
stuff.
taking them with us, though.
Fine. We can load them up.
All right.
Maybe you can get the angel to help you.
The angel.
In Divinius.
There's an angel in Divinius? What?
That's what they say.
We're going to a town with an angel.
Why do you think it's called
Do
Divinius?
you know about this?
No.
How do you do this track every? You go up and down these roads all the time. You never heard this either?
No.
Would Easy know if anything about petrification? Like, would he know that if it's over a certain amount of time, does it become permanent? Like, is there a time limit on healing?
Roll an Arcana check. Is that another natural one?
What is happening?
How many are we up to now? Like 10
know,
tonight
it's so
already?
Look, I survived. I never turned to stone, so I'm gonna take my luck.
Holy crap, guys.
That's a 8 total.
Let's just
Okay.
get away.
Okay.
Easy would have no idea how this works or what the mechanics of this is.
Yeah, let's just take them to town. We have plenty of time.
Do we know how far away we are?
You're still about 2.5 days out.
Okay. What time of day is it right now?
Right now, you're about midday.
Okay.
Let's
It'd probably take all of us to get one. So.
Yeah. All right. Let's put them in the back of these cards. So easy. I know it's out.
Yeah.
All right. Let's give me these cards.
Alright, so you guys load up the statues of your friends into the back of these carts. And Kanan kind of gets up and shouts out to the rest of the caravan. He's like, alright, listen up. We're down. We're going to pick up the pace here. We're going to try to get there quicker, and we're going to be in trouble if we run into anything serious here. We're down quite a bit now. Saw some losses on the other side too, so we're going to be moving fast. Alright, no dawdling, no distractions. Yeah?
Yeah.
Right.
Alright. Let's get on.
Before we I guess while we're driving, I'm gonna saddle up next to Easy. Are you hurt? Did you take any damage during the battle?
No. He just puffs his pipe and he's good.
Okay. Are you hurt? Did you take any damage?
Nope.
Okay. All right.
Is Kanan okay? How's he look?
Oh yes, Caden hurt.
Yeah, he's taking a little bit of damage.
I'll ride up to him. Are you? You look like you took some damage there. Do you want me to heal you?
If you can do that sort of thing, yeah.
Yep. I'll put a hand on the shoulder and what does he need?
He, 11.
Give him 11.
Okay. Appreciated.
You're welcome. Thank you for letting me take them with us.
Well, I don't know if anybody's going to be able to help you, but I guess if there really is an angel there, that's at least that's what they say. I mean, that's why they call it Divinius.
Better than leaving them out in the wilderness.
They named the town after this one individual.
Well, no, I mean like divine, Divinius. I guess it's something to do with that word.
But mostly from this being's presence.
Apparently, that's what they say anyway. That's the whole thing's protected by him, and the whole town's popped up out of nowhere a little over 10 years ago.
Really? That's interesting.
So I believe something's protecting it.
So no one doesn't like how it sounds.
Hey, I'm not complaining. Makes it a good, pretty lucrative trade spot for a lot of people there, making their way through up and down the Silver Road.
Yeah.
We'll be able to hopefully find some more cell swords to fill out our numbers again before we continue on. We'll be there for about 3 days.
Did Diamond Cutter Did he make it?
Yeah, you look over and you see him like not too far behind her after she rushed over to help.
Okay.
Yeah, he looks okay for the most part.
Did what's his face? Nerulian? He make it?
Yeah, you see him, still kind of hanging out in the back.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I tried to find what was on that girl's body. Saw nothing, but nothing hit me, actually. I got real lucky.
You do see, like, a couple of the other, like, sellswords that you never got names for. One of them is dead in the snow, and another one is stone. Yeah, that's the state of things.
Let's get out of here.
Yep.
All right, moving on.
I definitely I'm gonna get behind so I can see three of them, see all three of their bodies. Like, I want to be at vantage point so I can make sure I can see all three of them at the same time.
Okay. Yeah, basically you're going to have to load probably one per cart because they're pretty loaded down, so there's not enough. It's not like there's an empty cart to just throw a bunch of statues into. So they're basically kind of trying to squeeze it, like
We don't have a dedicated statue card
right.
in the caravan.
Kind of laying stoic on top of stuff at the top of the one of the carts, and squeezing one in behind and trying to put a rope to make sure it doesn't fall out the back.
Oh no!
That sort of thing. It's a tight fit because
Yeah, I was hoping at least two of us could get to be together, and then Mister and Stoic can finally have like the little.
Oh.
I wasn't going that far. I was going to spooning.
And you see Glaive actually kind of like she actually tries to, if there is stuff there, like blankets or anything like that, she tries to pad a little bit so that any bumping around is not gonna,
Glaive.
as much as possible.
No breakage.
Do Glaive.
But you guys move, pick up the pace and start moving faster and making quick time, which you can see. Obviously it makes a little more noise. It's a lot less pleasant of a ride as you guys make your way, and obviously less stealthy. You're not as quiet. It's noisier. But you do seem to see some of the creatures seem to lose interest when they see how fast you're moving as they check you out. But even then you have a couple of lesser creatures try to attack, and you still deal with them and everything. Eventually you finally come to a rest that night, and moving at that pace also makes it pretty hard to talk or do anything, so you haven't really had a chance to say or process anything so far. But as you set up camp for the night, and Kanan basically says eat quick, get what sleep you can, and we're going to be heading off. We're not going to be staying long. So, if you can get away without a tent, don't do it, but we gotta break fast. So,
All right.
you guys, and Glaive does walk up to you, and she's like, I am so sorry, Bear.
It's alright. We'll get to Divinius. We'll find the angel. We'll be fine. It's okay. We'll get there. It's okay. We'll get there.
Is an angel going to be able to help? Are they not dead?
Well, apparently not. We'll see.
I hope not.
I do too. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Thank you for your help today. That was close. That was one of the closest ones we've had. So I'm really glad that you were able to jump in there again and help us out.
I wish I could have been faster.
It's alright. You had your own things to worry about. You and Diamond Cutter are okay, right? You guys are fine? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Yeah, and you can see on both of them there are a few places that have been bandaged and whatnot. They've taken some damage, but they seem to be okay.
Gotcha.
And she says, are you okay? I mean, are you okay?
I honestly hadn't thought about it. I don't really want to think about it at the moment. Just we'll make it to the VENATUS. We'll see the angel. We'll be fine. If anybody can fix this, it'll be him. We'll figure it out.
Do you need anything?
Do you have another one of those scrolls that the other lady had?
Oh, it was not mine. It was hers. I think she only had one.
I guess, could you like just hang out for a minute?
Of course.
Yeah, you just sit here and help me keep watch of the other guys, if you don't mind.
Of course. Yes. She sits down next to you and just kind of quiet. Like, you get the impression she's very good at kind of reading the mood. Like, despite her kind of blind optimism, like she is good at kind of matching the mood and everything. And you see she's very concerned.
I get White Claw to obviously sit right next to me, her head in my lap, and just like slowly kind of like petting her, just kind of. You all right? You all right? You all right?
So Floria walks up to you and she says, so, you don't have anything to help?
You would think I did. I think they thought that I could, but it gets a little out of my depth. But, you never seen anything like this? I'm not familiar with it.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've heard of them, basilisks, but they're usually, like, more independent than that. I think the Medusa was controlling them.
They all were capable of that. It was unrelenting, and I don't know. I didn't see everything that happened, but I didn't see anything of what happened, but it seems like it's probably pretty nasty to do that much.
Yeah, they are some of the worst that you can face in the Helterlands. Like, they're horrible, and they're usually, like I said, they're not usually concentrated in numbers, and it's nasty because if you don't look at them, you're basically blind. And yeah, they're really bad. They're some of the worst in the whole area.
How familiar are you with the Helterlands?
Well, I mean, I travel a bit through here, so I've encountered some stuff like this before and heard things,
I've traveled a few weeks through here and back, but I've never encountered anything like this. How long have you been here or through here?
Oh, well, I honestly, a while, probably over a year now. My parents died, and I found myself in VENATUS, and, I started learning, I started learning how to do magic and everything, and started eventually hiring myself out as a, well, not really a sell sword. I don't have a sword, but
I get it.
yeah. So, to make money and everything. So I've been traveling with groups like this for a while. I've traveled with Kanan before, which is why I rushed up when I heard he had just left.
How old does she look?
She looks pretty young.
Okay.
She looks late teens, maybe 20.
It's really
she's
dangerous out
late
here.
teens, yeah.
You're doing this for money?
Well, I mean, I can do magic, and that's, I don't know. I mean, it's out here. There's not, I don't have any other skills. And this is what I do.
You plan to stay here longer?
Yeah, for the future. It's okay. I have a good teacher, and he's been helping me.
Your teacher's here?
No, in Divinius.
Oh.
So, and this helps me get practice and everything too. So,
Practice for...
well, just to get better at magic.
Can I... As she's just talking, and can I cast Ray Thoughts on her?
Sure.
Okay.
This will be.
So wisdom saving throw 16.
Sorry.
I love that you have no personal boundaries or no sense of personal boundaries.
Right. Is this? Wait,
If
do you
you're
have
good at
it?
something, do
Why so? You don't
it's your
use it,
skill
you
as
lose it.
a knowledge cleric.
Yeah.
He has my
That's
channel divinity.
right.
Yep.
Yeah. Read thoughts. There it is. Okay.
It's like a super bougie one.
Uh huh. Yep.
It's not a regular read thought.
It's bougie.
Okay.
There's
Yeah,
like
because there's
tech
not even.
thoughts. To what?
There's not even the somatic components and stuff. So.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
Dang.
Just does it. Yep.
Just look her over.
Secret mind reader here.
Mm-hmm.
Secret mind reader. That's what she is.
Okay. Alright, so. So it's a wisdom saving throw? 19.
Okay, she succeeds. I can read her surface thoughts. I kind of just wanted to read her when she's saying, she's here for money.
On a failure, you can read the surface
Yeah.
thoughts.
He's like, crap, what's a success?
Yeah, it's actually it is different than detect thoughts. It's
Yeah, and I can cast suggestion.
on failure. you
No
can
big
read-
deal. You know.
Yeah. So actually, you can't because you fail. On the failure, you can't. No, I'm sorry. I am reading dyslexically today. On failure, you can read its surface thoughts. So yeah, you're good. No, when she fails, she makes a saving throw.
Okay, got it.
When she
She made it.
fails,
I was
then
thinking
you can
she-
read her
she-
thoughts.
okay,
She
got it.
succeeded,
Yeah. Okay.
so you can't.
Did she tell me she's from Divinius?
Yeah, she's.
Okay.
Well, she said that
Her
her
teacher's
parents
there.
died. She was in Divinius,
Okay.
and that's.
Your teacher, Keaton was talking about an angel or something?
Yeah, they say there's an angel that protects Divinius, and that that he's the reason why Divinius exists in the first place. Ever since he came about 12 years ago.
Have you seen? his
Oh,
being?
I'm nobody. I'm not very important. I mean, to see him, he doesn't really come out of his tower too much, from what I understand.
He's supposed to be in a tower there?
Oh, yeah.
Is it hard to get in touch with him then, I suppose?
Well, some people do, but it's sort of like you have to have something to offer, I guess, or some way that you're interesting to him, or, I don't know, some reason. Like, everybody wants to talk to an angel, so, I mean, it's not... You can't talk to everybody. And there is although it takes quite a while, there's to work your way through it, there is like a fighting area where you can, like the winner of a tournament gets to ask a favor. But that takes a long time. So I guess it depends on how long you want to stay there.
Does your teacher know this?
Yeah.
Come on!
Insane. He knows him pretty well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Flora sweating over there?
Can I roll an insight check?
Yeah, sure.
21.
Okay. You definitely get the impression she is, like, not being completely forthcoming. Like, some of it's the truth, but, like, some of it is just not, like, she's not telling you everything.
This angel, is he your teacher?
I've met him. I don't really like talking about that. Like I said, I'm not really important. Like, I'm not, anybody to take note of. I guess the real question is if you're going to be somebody of note, like, that he would take an interest in.
And this angel, you have positive understandings of who he is.
I don't know that I could say I really... It's hard to know somebody like that very well.
Mm-hmm.
But, like,
Town seems
you're
fine.
wanting his help, right?
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna end up needing.
So, I guess the question is, why would he? Or what would you be able to offer? Or, why would he take an interest in you?
That's a great question. I'm way over my head.
Just, Danny, I would say it's up to you where easy it is on this, like if he's nearby or anything like that, so.
No, he is sitting by the fire, thinking very deeply. He's got a decision he's trying to make.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. As the pseudo dragon is sitting a little short distance away, staring at him.
yeah.
Are you by me? Wait, what? Are you talking to Florio?
Sure, I mean, I would be out making sure that my perception checks were,
Okay, so I can hear you.
Yeah, I'd be out.
I guess, like, at this point, I'll just be like, listen, we'll get there, we'll talk to him, and we'll figure it out. Alright?
It doesn't at least sound like it's gonna be easy to just talk to him.
Doesn't matter. We'll figure it out. We always do. We'll get to the frickin' tower, we'll find him, and we'll figure it out then. Okay?
Well, you've got 2 days to think about it, but you've got to... It's a matter of getting in to see him, and you gotta have some reason for them to let you in.
Well, it sounds like you could help us with that.
I'm trying.
Alright.
Like, what... That's what I'm saying, like, what makes you interesting? Like, what makes you something why would he help?
I got a reason. I can't tell you. I can tell him.
Like the guards?
I can only tell him, I think.
Well,
I've been
you
sworn.
gotta get to him. Like I said, you have to, like, they don't let, just anybody in.
I've met people.
It's kind of rare.
Oh.
Like, it's kind of a privilege to see him. Like, to speak to him. So it's not something you can do easily.
All I can say is that I've met some people that he might be interested in knowing about.
I don't think the guards are gonna go for something that vague. I'm trying to help you, I'm sorry, but
Look, we'll just talk about it later.
Figure it out. We got 2 days. We'll figure it out.
alright. And I mean, I can take you to, the entrance, but it's gotta be, up to you to convince him that you're, I hate to say it this way, but worth his time.
Alright, I got one more question for you. Is he the type of person that likes monetary value or emotional value? Can we buy our way in?
I don't think he's interested in money.
Okay.
She made it sound like brute force will do the trick too. If you're some sort of champion, he wants to see you.
I mean, I thought about that route, but if all else fails, that's what we'll do. We'll try the other option first.
Yeah, you could stay there for a few weeks and fight your way through the tournament.
I don't want to, like I said, it's a long time to be there, but if that's what we have to do, that's what we'll do.
We're saying it seems like there's multiple flashy routes to get to this guy.
I mean, why are you, traveling anyway? You guys are a little bit of an unusual group.
That's what I had to talk to him about. I can't tell everybody about this.
Like a secret mission?
Listen, I'm not the most, I don't choose my words well.
He's all on his own.
Those of us who normally speak for him are not there.
Please take no offense, but I have said the wrong thing in the past, and so I'd rather just say nothing more about the matter.
Yeah, sure. I don't mean to pry. I was just trying to help you, with
And you have.
what might get you past,
You've given us a lot of information. We'll figure it out. We got 2 days on the road. By the time we get there, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
May we speak with your teacher?
We'll have to see if he's there. He's busy too.
What do you call it? What's his name?
Kova.
Why did you Kova is an odd name from a teacher.
I'd say with that insight roll, that was a lie.
I wouldn't know that.
And the name of this angelic being?
I don't know.
No one knows?
Everyone calls him the angel. Like I said, it's kind of a privilege to talk to him, so it's not like a lot of people know him.
Yeah, I get it.
And if they do talk to him, it's usually brief, so. But he does talk to people if they're interesting, if there's a reason to.
I'm just gonna get up and find a quiet place where I can see the moon.
Okay.
Then as I get there, I'm gonna kneel down, pull out the great sword, and just hold on to the pine needle. And just make a silent prayer.
Are we moving, or did we stop for the night?
This is when you stopped for the
Okay.
night,
If I see him do that, I'm gonna disengage from Gloria. And are you sitting down?
I go a few feet away and I kneel down.
Okay. Then I'll come up to you and I'll you're a big dude, right?
Yeah.
Put my hand on your shoulder and kind of sit down, cross-legged next to you. and I will. I'll say, do you want to pray with me?
Do you mind?
And I'm gonna cast augury. It's my.
Okay.
What does that mean?
It's my. If it has like the R beside it, does that mean like
Ritual.
it's ritual? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like no spell slots on
You cast it every time.
2 minutes.
If you
Okay.
cast it as a
Yeah.
ritual, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Mhm. So 1 minute, yeah.
I've actually
Missing his
never
cleric
used this
days.
before. Yeah, so I'll just like kneel down and kind of like have my hand on him. He pulls his little pine needle. And I'll just say, seems like we're in way over our heads, and it's been a short time, but I feel like I know them. At least you've let me know them pretty well so far, and I think they're worth keeping around. But this angel, I don't know, it feels familiar and scary, and I just need to know that if we go there and seek his favor, that we'll get it, and that it'll work out.
So you're gonna have to ask about a specific action that you plan to take in the next 30 minutes.
Oh, it's 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Dang, it's 30 minutes. I've never used this before.
So how you phrase it, you know.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, then I'll just say,
Did you say you have a spell that might work? Once you have your long rest?
I don't.
Oh,
It's higher than I thought it
gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll leave it at that. So since we're just like resting for the night, or I'll at least ask. I'll say in the next 30 minutes. Just want to make sure that we.
Can I make a suggestion?
Sure.
Can you ask her if we can trust people? If we can trust Floria with certain information?
Just what she said. Just tonight.
Just to tell her things. Can you ask if we can trust to talk to her and she can keep a secret?
And I will ask that.
Okay. So the way this works is basically you get a result, like an omen, of weal for good, woe for bad, weal and woe for both good and bad results, or nothing that aren't for results that aren't especially good or bad.
Wheel's good, woe is bad, wheel and woe is both, and nothing is like neither here nor there.
Results that aren't good.
That aren't especially good or bad. And it should say the spell doesn't take into account any possible circumstances that might change the outcome, such as the casting of additional spells, or the loss or gain of a companion, or, you know, there's like basically a lot of things that could change. It's not a total prediction of the future, it's just an omen, you know, that could change.
Yeah.
And so for this, you get a result of nothing.
No offense to Noah, but we just met you, and there are certain things that I cannot tell you yet, and apparently Ildris doesn't want me to tell Floria either. She says that I got a vision that you are one of us, and so I would like to tell you what we know, but I don't know if it's time yet. But thank you for praying with me. And thank you for talking to Ildris, like, more than just praying, like actually seeking her out.
I'm glad you're here because she knows you really well and she gave you a vision. So, I mean something, and I'll respect. I understand.
Yeah. If I'm being honest, I'm kind of shocked that she gave me a vision, and I was in awe over this pine needle. I wasn't expecting anything more. I've never had a god communicate to me that way before. I still don't know what to make of it. I mean, I know it's a good thing, but it's still just kind of like, just wasn't expecting that.
She really seems to be pursuing you.
That encourages me.
So be encouraged. Get some sleep. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah, we'll make it. We'll figure it out.
Plus having a ginormous, fluffy companion. It's helpful.
She's pretty nice, isn't she? she's a good companion. Yeah, I'm glad. I am very glad that we met you, and I'm very glad that it just gave me that vision. And I hope that I don't know what we've told you about the Stoic, but I hope that I don't know what I hope. I know he's going through some stuff, and I know that he's kind of taking it out on you, but it's not against you.
I think it's for, I don't know, the first time I ever fought next to him, he made it very clear. It wasn't, I don't know, he didn't beat around the bush about the fact that he just really seems to like whatever power he has. And not to mention, I quickly found out that there's some history with him and another member of your party that I got mixed into that I did not intend to.
Don't even. Yeah, that's we all get dragged into that every now and then.
Well, probably not any longer.
Like I said, don't take it personally. I sometimes I let it affect me, but at the end of the day, it's not against you.
Whatever power he has or was given him, it can be dealt with. Maybe not now, but I just have faith. I certainly have faith in things way outside of my control. I can't even fix them right now.
Yeah. We have to have faith. It's all we can do. I think at this moment it's just Yildris seems to have put us on a path. And I feel like at the moment all we can do is just keep going forward.
I trust her, but I need you to trust her with me.
We can do that. It is very good to see another Yildris believer. I was beginning to think I was the only one.
Really?
Mm-hmm. We as Silver Flames don't have one god in particular. Each one kind of picks their own god. We serve a multitude. I happen to fall in line with Yildris. My other Silver Flames take other deities.
Do you pray to other deities?
Silver Flames do, yeah.
You?
Well, I mean, I kind of I pray to both Yildris and Morin. But we serve, like, a multitude.
Well, it's getting late, but I know, or at least it seems like your friend is weighing a lot on you, especially, but once we get this petrification situation figured out, we can...
I don't mean to be rude, but you don't have any spells?
I thought I did, but I think it's just a little too much for what I can do.
Yeah, I don't know if I have anything either. I've got healing spells, but I don't think it was one. Yeah, don't have that. I think I do. I think it's just lesser.
Yeah, you would. Greater's a 5th level.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, you only have 2nd level. Yeah.
Get some sleep.
Okay. You too.
Night, Bear.
Nice to know.
Okay.
I mean, I know it kind of sucks since Chris isn't here, but I would definitely talk to Easy, pull him aside.
Okay. And say what?
Wait. How much do we tell them? I feel like we...
Oh no.
I feel like we have a reason to see the angel, but that involves telling them what we know. I know we're not supposed to tell anyone what we know. Like, we've seen other angels. That's gotta be something like he'd be curious about.
I don't know that much about angels. I don't know what they might be interested in or not. I suppose it depends on... I don't know.
I mean, like, aside from that, are we interesting? Like, what story can we tell that doesn't
Well,
involve that?
I don't know about you.
Well, we all know you're very interesting.
I mean, we are celebrities. You know, we are heroes.
I just don't think that it's gonna fly as far as we want it to. He's an angel. Like, what have we done? I mean, would the sea giant? Would that be something that would be interesting to hear?
It's pretty big.
I guess we talk about the dragon we killed. Like, that's kind of interesting.
And the twins.
And the twins. That doesn't like divulge too much information, does it?
Well, as a necromancer, everyone knows we killed them.
That's true. We did tell them. Yeah, everyone knows about that.
Yeah, they all know about them.
All right. Okay. I guess we'll start with that. See how far that gets us.
Yeah, well, who wouldn't want to talk to the Folly, the dark dragon?
I don't know. I feel like anybody would at this point.
Well, this is public knowledge. It's not. You try with that, yeah?
All right. And clearly, Eldris is behind this. So there must
Did
be.
you say so?
No, she did talk to me a couple nights ago.
And sent us a cleric.
What?
And sent us a cleric.
Anson is a cleric, yeah. Kind of the right time.
You just see the whole time he's just like kind of like casting uncomfortable glances at the pseudo dragon sitting.
Oh yeah, how's Galaxis doing?
I don't want to talk about it.
That's fair. Well, I'm tired. I appreciate you talking to me, but it is definitely time for sleep.
It's like
Yeah.
the most interesting man. I don't usually cast fireball, but when I do, I love everything.
All right. So, you guys get some sleep, seemingly without anything bad happening, and continue break camp really quickly, just shoving down cold food and like rations whenever you can, and hitting the road again. And about mid-morning, still about 2 days out, from Divinius, you see ahead of you a tower of some sort, like off, like kind of squarely in the distance, like in the direction you're headed.
The eye looks at you.
Great fiery eye at the top.
That's fine. It's totally fine.
It's fine.
Oh, I missed. Is that
Probably
it?
where we need to go.
All right.
Yeah, it's
Easy to take a minute and talk to them real quick.
to who?
To someone in there. Yeah, I was thinking all night, and I can't make a decision, and I could use your advice. If we could only pick one to heal,
Oh no!
who would we pick?
Jesus.
I don't want that responsibility.
I mean, didn't you make the decision to bring it back?
'Cause I honestly thought you could fix the others.
We have a elixir of healing which cures paralyzed in the bag of holding, but we only have one.
But
They're
that's
not
paralyzed.
Not petrification.
Oh.
Petrified.
All right, well then scratch that. That conversation.
Like,
Retcon,
very
it never
easy
happens.
Hey, what are we going for here?
Dude, well, because I
Jeez.
thought we had something that would fix it, but only one. I'm like, we can bring one of them
I
back.
thought you said that there was an angel with.
no.
You really
I
only
was-
keep one.
I was looking at it.
Yeah, a favor.
Because I never looked through the items, and I'm like, I feel like Easy's got something in here.
No, that's good.
Yeah,
I
it
forgot
doesn't.
about
Okay.
all our potions.
Yeah, that's why I was looking through them to see if we had anything, and I want to take a double look, but yeah.
Dang, that's a good
Yeah,
idea.
no, it's just paralyzation.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
doesn't it? Petrification.
I was hoping. So never mind. Scratch that.
It was a great idea, though, Easy.
Well, you know, the text on the vial is very small.
You just smoke a lot of pipe weed there, Izzy.
So,
read it.
so as you guys are making your way, and you see this tower come up into the distance, and it's hard because you can tell it's very far away, but it makes it very hard to see how big it is. But you see, it seems to be kind of oddly shaped. Like I said, it's so far away that it's still kind of hard to determine like what you're looking at. But Zenoa, as you are riding up and just kind of having a conversation with Kanan as part of your normal checks, like that he does every now and then with different people, you kind of point this out and everything. He says, "That's the Angel's Tower. That's Divinius." And that's where we're gonna take it.
All right.
I'm not very creative with the names.
Divine, divine.
All right. So
It's the Roman.
we'll take a break for about 10 minutes. Use that time to go on Instagram and enter for the dice giveaway.
And the more you do, the more likely that the team is going to survive this.
Donate to save
Clap
Folly
if
the
you
Dark
believe.
Side.
Enter if you believe.
Instagram is at Happy Action Fun Time.
Every 10 entries is a +1 to the. No.
That was a
If
perfect
you
song.
enter in your DM, just know these puppies roll really well for you.
I can attest for that. All right, we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. So, getting right back into things, as 3 of the party members have been turned to stone and are loaded up in the wagons as the caravan frantically tries to make its way to Divinius.
Oh my god.
As you continue making your way down this road, you see the tower get bigger and bigger as you approach. You see you see that it starts to have a little more defined shape, and the shape of it is not what you expect either. You see what looks like a tall cylindrical tower in the middle, but periodically spaced out are what look like round platforms, kind of encircling it for quite a ways out from the tower. And you're seeing about 5 of these.
Large platforms.
Yeah. And again, you're still, even like a day out, you're still, seeing this thing just keeps getting bigger. And these large platforms, as you start to understand the size of this tower that you're approaching.
This cannot be up to code.
It's Corey's tower.
Does it have railings?
It's a DBZ joke.
Eventually you approach, and you still have to fight off some lesser creatures along the way and things like that. But as you get closer, you notice the dangers start to lessen. Not exactly sure why, but you do notice there seems to be fewer things checking you out or attacking you along the way. And you keep approaching, and you start to approach, more mid-morning or midday, basically shave about half a day off from the kind of increased pace you guys have been moving at. And so you arrive about midday as you approach, and you find yourself approaching what looks like a city with high walls. And this city is roughly circular, with this enormous tower right in the middle of it. And this tower going up, and you can see, with the sun being mostly high in the sky, basically shades the whole town, with this platform that is probably, a mile across, like each of these, like up the top of this, up this tower. And as you approach, you see there doesn't seem to be any, like, supports or like ropes or anything like that. Just enormous stone platforms that you can't see, what's on them or anything like that. And you are just kind of overwhelmed as you approach at just the height and immensity of this structure. But you eventually, make your way toward the gates, and you kind of get into what looks like a sizable line that takes a little ways to work your way through as people are trying to get into VENATUS at the gates. And Kanan informs you that there is a 10 gold per person fee for entry. And there's actually, he says there's magic on the town that basically tracks money transfers. So any sale, like anything you sold within the town, you have to give, there's like a 10% tax that you have to give.
What kind of Bitcoin chain nonsense is this?
You always have to give tithing to the angel.
Yeah, essentially it's like a 10% fee, and if you don't pay it, you're banned from the city forever. So basically a 10% tax on any profits.
When do we get paid?
Not here.
It's not.
Yeah, you were contracted from here to Fort Relica, so it's
I
just
see.
a stop.
Yep.
I see.
So yeah, you get paid in Fort Relica.
I think Easy's got the money back.
Easy's got it. He covers it. I was looking at that. I was like,
On the plus side, you don't have to pay for statues.
Loophole.
I was gonna ask.
Sarah's over here like, I knew I was a bargain for something.
yeah, that's only 30 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 30 gold.
Easy's got it.
Yeah, and then just
Party
if you sell anything, you'll have to, you have to pay the tax of 10% of the
The
profit.
seller has to pay a 10% tax. What about the buyer?
Yeah, Kanan basically explains that it's,
Yeah, tax is usually on the buyer.
yeah, well, so Kanan explains that basically the way the town makes its money and functions as a city is through this tax.
Okay.
For the most part. So basically, this has become a like a commercial center of sorts because it serves as like, you know, the Helterlands is like right in the middle of the continent, and it like the Silver Road is extremely popular with merchants, and there's other roads that connect to it for different countries, and this serves as like the waypoint in the Helterlands because it's protected. It's like the only protected place in the whole area, and so people come here and set up shop and sell, and they, you know, hire each other and do all kinds of commerce as on their way. It's a way to make money while they're on their way to whatever they're trying to do. And so that ability to sell and buy and exchange goods and stuff like that has become really valuable to the merchants, you know, group. But that's how the city makes money because it's less, there are more travelers than residents. And so there's not, you know, as much of a resident tax, and protecting this city is quite an endeavor. There's lots of people who work for Divinius, and so it's like there's a lot of money that goes into everything related to building an entire city out of nothing in the middle of a dangerous
in the middle of nowhere.
That tower can't be cheap.
And so that's basically how that money is made to fund Divinius itself. And so so you approach and you pay the fee as you're checked over and notated, you know, as a point of interest. Do you give them your actual names?
Yeah, I don't think Bear would think about it. I would say I'm Bear. I mean, you guys do what you want, but I would say I'm Bear.
I would think Easy would.
Yeah, I don't remember what it is, but he gives his full name.
Yeah.
Esseldorfers, the court wizard.
How
To the
far
deceased.
out am I from Mandor?
From Mandor?
Yeah.
Good ways. Sorry, I'm looking for my math here. Let's see. Yeah, you're probably... let's see. From the border, probably about a week, maybe a little bit more. Horse by horse.
Yeah, I should have used her real name.
Okay.
Which is? Okay, just making sure. Just making sure.
So know what?
So, so you guys make your way past the gates, and you notice these walls are taller than Elduin's. They are thick, and you know, both with the walls and when you go inside, you see a few things. You do see buildings, but both with the walls and the buildings have a quality that you haven't seen very often in your travels, which is newness. Like, you can tell these are not very old, and you can tell that the whole city has this sort of young feel that's kind of hard to put your thumb on entirely, but it doesn't have that, you know, been around for hundreds or even thousands of years feel that you've seen with some of the other places you've been. This is like all the construction, you know, is a lot of it's new, and a lot of it's, you know, at most 10 years old. And you also see interspersed in and throughout is hundreds and hundreds of stalls and booths and just vendors hawking things and just all kinds of odd, weird things kind of interspersed everywhere throughout these streets that are. If you look, you know, on either side, you can see it sort of curves, and you get the impression that the streets are, you know, circular in kind of concentric circles, roughly, from the tower. And You're in VENATUS.
Okay. I actually have a question. Is Glaive with us?
Yeah, she's still there with the
Okay.
caravan. and
Can I
stuff.
retroactively, before we enter,
Mhm.
ask her to give me a cool name?
What?
A cool name.
Yeah, because she.
Oh, because
said-
she's good at the coming
Yeah,
up with
yeah,
fake
yeah.
names, yeah.
Hmm.
Glaive, Diamond Cutter.
Glaive. Before we go in here,
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to go by something different, edgy. You know, like you, Diamond Cutter.
Oh.
Yeah. Got anything? Size me up. What are you feeling?
Hmm.
Oh no.
Well.
It's gonna be lame.
So good.
It's gonna be so good.
That is a good question.
She's thinking about it a little bit.
She is dedicated to our well-being.
She loves her nicknames.
Yeah, and you see her like face is like screwed up with this like
Okay.
really intense
Okay.
like thought as you will say while you're waiting in line to get in.
Sure, yeah.
You're kind of going through this. You're like, Well, you are a servant of Ildris, yes? And you are far from your home. You are alone. Well, I mean, you have us, all of us, of course, but I mean, you are not with your family anymore.
Yeah.
Like a shard. Moon shard.
What about shard?
Moon shard, it's moon shard.
Moon shard?
What, I mean, if you think it's stupid.
Snow piercer.
No, I
Like
like
a
it.
tree.
I like it. I like it.
Okay,
Yeah. Moon shard.
moon shard.
Yeah.
I think it's really cool.
Divinus is gonna love it.
Yeah, maybe.
Thanks, Glaive. I'm counting on you.
Yeah, of course. I'll have to remember to call you that.
Yeah, I'll have to. I'll bear it well.
I'm sure you will.
Oh, okay.
That's my cousin. The Whitby's and the Itwells.
We're really gonna have
But
to
that's really
pack your
awkward that
bags.
both of you and your cousin are both named Bear, though.
It's fine. You know, he's like 10 years older. It's fine.
It's like me and my cousin that
you
have
know.
nearly identical names.
It's like a sister stole the name, and
Yeah, I was gonna say,
like,
yeah,
there's like some resentment there in the
Yeah.
family.
Like they got it first, but they still
Yeah, which one's older?
bear it well.
He bears it well.
He bears the oil, and you bear with me.
This thing just writes itself.
As you walk in, you're kind of in the like kind of an open area just inside the city, and you can see the caravan is just kind of like making plans and trying to figure out what they're doing here. And Kanan's kind of figuring, kind of giving you instructions on like, okay, you got 3 days. We're gonna be meeting up. Well, 3.5 now technically since we arrived earlier. Before we meet up at another gate to the west, and we'll be setting off bright and early that morning. So do your thing.
Alright. I guess like me and Zanoa will approach Glaive.
It's moon shard.
Me and Moon will approach Glaive. I have a favor to ask if you don't mind. If you have business in the city, I totally understand, but can I trust you to watch after our friends while we're doing our thing?
Yeah, are you going to see the angel?
I think yes.
What's our end?
We gotta try something.
I mean, you sounded like you had something that you were not forthcoming with, and I trust you, but is that what your plan is?
I don't know. I think I will try another route first. I don't want to divulge his information, but we'll try the other more public information first. See how far that gets us.
Everybody wants to meet the court wizard of Chronicles.
That's true.
Flashbacks to Thunderstone.
And listen, that was tame compared to some of the things we've done.
Yep.
If you are seeking his help, should you take them with you?
I kind of want to. If you break their statues, they can't. Like, I just don't want to risk breaking them while we're here.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah.
But do you think they need to be with us?
But if he's going to help restore, I don't know how he would do it without them there. I don't really know much about this.
I don't want to carry them all over the city. That just sounds kind of dangerous.
Maybe we enlist his help and then bring them.
Whose help?
Angel. Well, their help?
But like we have to get him out of the tower? Does he have to leave the tower?
We should meet with him and them and make sure.
That's what I thought. Maybe just get Glaive to watch over
Like,
the
why don't you
guys.
stick close by? We'll see how far we get.
Yeah. We might even make it through the front gate. I still haven't decided what I'm going to tell him yet.
Is that okay?
I would take very good care of them.
I'm just imagining Bear with like baby Bjorning, like one of our statues, like on the front of his chest.
Probably.
No, I would totally have like two statues, like just
Sideways, just other ways.
wide load.
Yeah, I will guard them.
Thank you.
I'm following your lead here.
I have one more question before we talk to the angel. You've been here before, correct?
Maybe in passing, maybe quickly. Yeah, sure.
Have you heard? Have you heard of any cleric orders or paladin orders in this town before the angel? Is there another option we could go to before him?
I don't think so. You know, this place hasn't been around very long from what I understand.
Okay.
Like it built itself around this room.
Do you you trust him? You seem to kind of have not.
No. I mean, I don't know anything about him. I know for a fact that Floria was not totally forthcoming with what she was saying.
Mm-hmm.
And it just sounds a little too familiar for me, all this. I don't know. When a whole town is wrapped around the finger of one person
Yeah.
who clearly thinks of himself something special,
Mm-hmm.
for it to be that difficult to see him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I just think we need to be careful. I mean, maybe
Okay.
it's okay.
I say we still try it.
Yeah, of course.
Maybe don't tell him everything.
I think that's a good idea, as much as you can.
Okay. Yes, if you can watch my friends, we will go talk to the angel, or try to talk to the angel, and see how far we get.
I don't know if you're much of a silver tongue in this group.
I'm a silver flame.
Okay. But try not to be just like openly deceptive, okay? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just try to be honest,
Okay.
but just hold back, you know? Because
yeah.
if we're dealing with powerful beings,
Mm-hmm.
I have no a doubt that this person probably is very powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Look, you know, I tried to get into Rico's mind, didn't go well. Got it.
I didn't know about that. Okay.
So, just maybe hold off on total deception and just
Okay.
smooth talking, you know?
just walk in there, just lay it all out, but not all
Not
out.
all
Not all. But like lay it all out and like this is who I am.
Easy's already like.
Yeah, you too. It's just not, you know.
I just look at these like, we got this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Just John Wayne's his way into the room.
Put on my fancy hat.
Yes! Please
Yeah.
wear your fancy hat.
You just need to be persuasive.
Let's do it.
And you're apparently special, because I got nothing on that front.
You're special.
No, I mean,
You
you
was-
brought me back and I couldn't help you.
But you did escape Mandor. I don't know if you want to lead with that, but that's pretty cool too.
Well, I'm probably not going to say that.
Okay.
Yeah. Honest, but not too honest. Moonshine. All right.
Thanks, Clay.
Moonshine. Moonshine. Honest, but too honest.
Oh gosh. Yup.
So at this point,
This is my friend's door.
Honestly, yes.
Pretty much. Yep.
You did tell him not to lie.
And he's
With
really
your
Hey, you don't,
fake
you don't
name.
really
Really
even
good
have
at-
to be in the conversation. I'm just gonna, I mean,
All right.
this person could probably read that I'm not really even their fan, you know, without.
What?
Oh, you know, because I'm just kind of. I'm a little suspicious of them, and I don't know if that's. I'll
You
try to
can-
play it cool.
The wheels are turning and like it's stuck. It's like it's just not. Okay.
Remember we talked about this. Faith. I have faith.
We didn't have faith.
Yeah.
Ildris is with us.
Take your pine needle.
Got it right here.
Okay.
I can tell him about this, right? That's not like. I'm a so I can.
Yes.
Okay.
You can do that.
Sorry,
I love my pine.
no offense, but every time I just envision like Dumbo with his feather.
And apparently it's hilarious that I got it from a tree in the Feywild.
You wrote that, Doug.
I know,
You
I
wrote that into existence.
So now I was just taking it all in. A lot of information.
It just holds it out. I can do anything.
Okay. Let's go. Let's do this.
Okay.
I do am with my hat though.
okay.
The man you
At this point, though, Floria walks up and says, "So, do you want me to show you where to go? Like,
If you don't mind.
did you think of anything?"
Not yet. I mean, maybe.
Do you think he'd be interested in meeting the court wizard of Corandia?
Oh, maybe.
Who's that? I mean,
You're a court wizard?
yeah, he is.
Oh, yes, I am.
Roll a deception check.
I thought I was.
No.
No.
No one ever officially gave him
He
that
has
title.
never
He has
actually
given
been.
himself that title.
I'm the court wizard to two dead kings.
Oh,
Hey, that's good. I don't know what the deception is, but that's an 18 on the die.
It's pretty good, I feel like.
he's got a little.
No, he's got like no persuasion. I was
Really?
like, I don't know what his deception is. That's +2. So 20. Dirty 20.
What's your
Wow. What
Ah.
are you doing out here?
It's a secret.
Persuasion?
Huh. Who are you guys?
We are the Folly of the Black Dragon.
Dark dragon.
Dark Dragon.
Folly of the Dark Dragon? Who are they?
We're very famous. Not in these parts.
Are you like a bard troupe?
At one time.
One time. There was that one time.
Was that one time?
A bard troupe with a court wizard?
Yeah. It's very common
Look, I
in
think
Corandia.
they've fought a lot of fairly, powerful creatures, beings.
Yeah.
If
You've heard
that's
of,
enough.
what's Lyrindale? Elduin. You've heard of Elduin.
Yeah?
We saved the town. At least once. Maybe 2 or 3 times at this point.
Really?
Yeah, we defeated
what?
many things. I put out
Giant.
the horn of a black dragon, like a toe of a giant, like whatever else he's got in that bag.
Cat skull, bring the cat skull.
Cat skull.
From an ogre.
I mean, a lot of people have fought giants. I didn't think a giant would be
Sea
able to...
giant.
Oh.
a really tall sea giant.
Is that impressive? I don't really.
I thought they were all dead.
He came back.
Yeah, we killed it before we killed 2 necromancers.
Huh.
Are we more interesting now?
Maybe.
Start there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Refresh me, what did we do with the staff? Did we just get it? The staff?
Oh,
We
Shazran?
took it to
That was,
Octhurian and he destroyed it.
yeah, Arcturian the Angel
Yeah,
destroyed
and
it.
if Izzy has like a bag of like a bunch of
I
memorabilia, that'd be good.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, I don't know exactly what all he's got, but like, there's definitely.
Yeah, we have collected some weird bits and bobs.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, Shazran's staff is no more.
Yeah, we once held and destroyed the staff of Shalzron.
But Flora's with us. You did mention an offering of some sort. Even if we get into him, there's an offering.
Well, not. You would basically, if you are wanting to give him something that would be interesting to him, maybe that would work. Or if you're just somebody he might want to talk to, or just he does talk to interesting people, so that's what I'm trying to figure out. And maybe that would be enough. Maybe that might work.
The people that he ended up talking to, whatever became of them.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I mean, they come and they go after they work. Sometimes they work things out, sometimes they don't.
I got this.
I mean, it depends on what they're wanting or what they're asking for or what their purpose for, visiting is, I guess.
Are you writing down all the weird stuff that we have here?
But I'm writing down names for him.
I think we're ready.
Just start with that. And
Could you say a prayer to Ildris as we were walking?
Yeah, I'll cast guidance.
And I'll just like wave goodbye to my stone friends.
Oh,
I'll be back.
glad you just.
Make sure out of this.
Easy just like taps his pipe on Stoic and then like repacks it and starts walking.
All right, so you guys start making your way through the town, following Floria. As you continue to like periodically look up at this immense tower that's shading everything, but you notice she doesn't really pay that much attention to it. Like, you can tell she's familiar with this place, but still, like I said, the place also has a sort of transience about it, like you see a lot of these newer buildings, but between it there's a lot of impermanence of just these kind of makeshift stalls and booths and things like that you get the impression of are not there for very long. They're only there as long as the traveler or the merchant decides to stay before they pass on to the next thing. And so the whole thing kind of has this sort of like I said, impermanent feel, this shifting feel to it.
We'll get a turkey leg on the way out.
Going for street tacos.
Oh.
straight
As you approach, you eventually reach an area that you approach the base of the tower, making your way inward, and you see kind of two, ornate doors that kind of form into one main door or main entrance, and outside of it you see a couple of but both of you roll a nature check real quick.
What about easy?
Yeah, you can roll one too.
A 7.
Natural 20.
Oh.
About time!
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because he does 13.
Okay. I'd say you might have heard of, Easy might have heard of them, and I think you've actually seen them before. Standing outside the guard are two humanoids with large wings and feathers and beaks. These are Aarakocra.
Yes.
And you see they have like light armor, like pieces, like a chest piece and some like light bits of armor on them, but you can see they're not heavily armored. They're meant to be staying light because of flight and everything. Each of them with kind of what looks like well-made spears, standing outside as you see like a line of people outside, with one of them talking to people. The person at the front of the line is you can't really hear what they're saying, but you from the body language you get like this kind of pleading, like this arguing and pleading kind of thing. Off to the left, you see now that the tower at the bottom here is actually arched, and you see a large river is going through the center of the town, and the tower has actually been built over the river. And strangely, you see as the river goes, flows beneath it, you actually see droplets of water rising up from the water and going up into the tower. Floria just ignores the line and leads you to the other guard.
Okay.
And you see her kind of like talk in a low voice to him for a second. The Aarakocra looks you guys over very sharply. She's like basically whispering, so she's talking very low. The Aarakocra looks over you guys like very intently, like up and down. You see his eyes kind of narrow and easy just a little bit. And he looks at her and nods, and she says, "All right, come on," and leads you inside. Yeah. As the door opens, the great door opens, and she leads you inside.
Okay.
Is it really quiet?
It is somewhat quiet. Inside, you see this kind of large entryway of what looks like marble flooring, and you see columns like kind of in various places leading up to a high ceiling, and you see around these columns are like fountains just kind of pouring water into a little base around each of the columns, and you see vines kind of wrapped around some of them, and she starts to lead you through this entryway, and you do see people walking around, and you see kind of a mix. You see what looks like people who may be on business of some kind there, kind of coming and going, dressed in various levels, and you also see a variety of races and ages, poorly dressed with iron collars around their neck. You see a lot of them carrying like serving trays or things of that nature. Some of them cleaning or sweeping or carrying boxes or different things like that all around as you make your way through. She continues to lead you through out of this entryway, and she leads you down a long hallway, and you see in this hallway you see a variety of enclosures with strange creatures inside, some of which you recognize, some of which you don't, including glass, one with a glass enclosure with what looks like runes written in front of it with a basilisk in it. That very clearly looks you in the eye, but it doesn't seem to have any effect, you get the impression there's something kind of protecting, those kinds of things. And you see, and actually Baron Easy would know you pass one enclosure that's made to look like a cave of sorts, and you actually see these strange sort of jellyfish-looking creatures that you actually saw once before in Duriel's realm. And as you were passing through a cave, and you saw thousands of them. This is just a few, but they just sort of seem to be floating around, looking at you curiously, and one of them kind of follows you, like on the glass a little bit, and then kind of floats off. After that, you eventually pass another doorway, outside of which are 2 more guards. But these seem to be, and actually Easy would know this, they're salamanders. Large, full-size, like humanoid, fire, like lizards, basically.
Okay.
That both kind of look you over as you walk through, and Floria just kind of keeps walking with confidence.
Floria,
Yeah.
what did you say?
Well, I think you would be interesting.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're very right.
She eventually leads you to another large kind of. She leads you. Well, I should say she leads you up some stairs, and you vaguely get the idea that you might be kind of in the center of the tower at this point, and maybe up over the archway. And you see this round room with this really intricate pattern in the center of like inlaid into the marble of some material you're not sure of. But there are doorways, kind of ornate doorways on each one. With do any of you speak? Well, you do. Or Easy would speak Elvish. Yeah, so you would see either numbers in Elvish, and she leads you to one that says top, and
Ox. First floor.
right.
House.
So she leads you in, and opens this doorway and walks through, and you follow her through this doorway, and you kind of come into a little entryway, like a little gallery waiting room type area, but you immediately notice a change in the air. And it's one you're actually familiar with because of how tall the world thorns are. Like, this is like thinner air. And you two like have a little bit harder time with this, not being familiar with this, of like, I feel like you have to breathe a little bit harder. It's not too bad, but it's enough that like you probably wouldn't be able to run as far, that sort of thing. It's a definite noticeable thinness to the air. And you can actually see off, to the sides of each are windows that look out, and you see immediately that you are extremely high up now. And you see in the distance here, you can see the Helterlands. On the left side, you can actually see what you think may be mountains off to the side.
Where we came from another
Roughly to the northwest, which you think would probably be the World Thorns. Very sharp mountains. You also interestingly see, now that you're at the top, you can actually see, if you look down, you can see the top of the topmost platform. And you see more concentric circles of crops, of just different wheat and corn and different vegetable, like food, and various people tending to it and that sort of thing. Floria notices you kind of looking at it, and she says, "Oh, this is how they're able to like feed a lot of the city, at least this kind of food, or at least it helps because it's harder to transport large amounts of food. So, and you can't really farm out in the Helterlands because of all the danger. You need a lot of land. So this helps. I mean, we still have to trade for meat and other things, but this helps. These platforms.
Very intricate. It's very well designed.
Yeah. It took, from what I understand, it took him a long time to find and create the magic, to make them. But I don't think this city would be here without him, so.
Gloria, you said you were nobody, but you sure seem like somebody, and it seems like they had some sort of authority talking to those guards down there.
No, it's nothing like that. I guess I just don't know what to say.
Okay, can I roll insight on her?
Sure.
Come on. 17.
17. It's kind of hard to pin her on this point. It's somewhat true, but there's something still kind of off about it. And
Who are you to this person?
I guess you'll find out soon. I mean, I'm not. Yeah,
Or now. You could tell me now. It's okay.
Well, I guess it's up to him, right? I'm not very good at keeping secrets if you can't tell what I'm supposed to, so.
I feel your pain.
If it's okay, I'll just leave it up to him.
Can I?
Yeah, I haven't been totally
check?
honest.
Can I insight with that insight check or roll another one? When she says that, if she's being I don't know. Should I feel threatened by that? Basically.
Oh. No, not necessarily.
Okay.
You just get the impression that she is supposed to she's under some instructions.
Okay.
She's just not very good at that part of it.
Yeah.
And you're just not sure what the details of that are. So we'll just gotta wait here. Probably won't be long, but
All right. Easy, do you have a pipe we could smoke?
I wouldn't recommend it at this height, my friend.
Be fine. Love the mountains.
No, I'll hand it over. Have I ever seen
No.
bear smoke before?
I'm a little stressed.
There you go.
Just gonna not huffing it down, but
Long drags.
make a Constitution check.
Yeah, I'm Easy's just waiting for it.
Oh god.
saving throw.
Just a check.
I'm gonna do that.
Go to your abilities.
8.
Okay. You are coughing like crazy. It is burning and burning your lungs, and just it is a very unpleasant. There's nothing pleasant about this sensation.
Fuck is that?
It's fine.
I'll still get the store breath there. Wow, that was. All right.
At this point, as you're waiting, you notice kind of a soft, melodic, almost hum that seems to be happening as you kind of look around, looking for the source of this. You look up and you see these sort of crystals, hanging like stalactites from the ceiling, and they seem to be emanating this sort of just.
Like a vibration.
Very low, like a crystal.
Mm-hmm.
It's very soft and kind of relaxing in a sense.
Oh, I was gonna say unsettling.
Yeah, I mean,
Everyone attend the yoga retreat.
yeah, a little more spa, less,
Okay.
horror movie, but it's,
Yeah,
could be off-putting if that's.
Downward dog.
No, but you find it kind of eerily beautiful. It's a very interesting.
My favorite enemy are spa employees.
Right. Eventually, though, after about 20 minutes or so, as Floria is just sort of looking out the window at one point, she goes, "All right, it's time." And she goes and opens the door, which you can see is kind of a really ornately carved, thick oak door, very well made. And, she opens it up, and you guys enter into a very kind of large hallway, a hall, like with thick columns going, on either side, periodically, and you see suspended in the air are more of these crystals, like sharp on, kind of like thick in the middle and then sharp on both sides, and all still kind of emanating that odd hum as you enter in. And you see you see a couple of things. One is in between the columns you see a variety of items. Like you see a sword on one side, and you see what looks like a lance on another, and you see you pass by one that kind of catches your attention a little bit more than the others, but seems to be a dagger that's sort of jagged with like cracks of like what looks like lava almost inlaid into the blade, and seems to be giving off this like smoke as it's kind of elevated above a column. And you see ahead of you, kind of up on a is it dais? Is that how you say it?
A dais?
A dais?
Dais?
Yeah.
I always forget how to pronounce that. Upon kind of a raised, just not very high, but a raised dais, you see a tall, thin humanoid figure who is not at all what you expected. You see what looks like elven features with pointed ears. You see long white hair, like straight, beautiful white hair with gray skin, and like very bright purple eyes that almost seem like jewels, that almost seem to hold the light. You see him wearing black, like fitted shirt and pants that seem to be inlaid with some kind of intricate, almost elven but slightly different design, with like this sort of dark but reflective, almost metallic kind of material. I don't know what it is, but it seems to be inlaid into this outfit, with behind him enormous black wings. And you see him kind of standing to the side, to the side as he seems to be. There's a what looks like a pot, but what looks like kind of a semicircle bottom as it floats in the air, and you see this from the edges of the pot up to where it domes up at the top. You see it seems to be darker within this area, and you can see a plant in the middle of what looks like this sort of spiraling black stem with black leaves, and in the middle what looks like the bulb of a flower that hasn't bloomed, that is glowing a bright blue. And you see Floria lead you up closer to it, right about line with the dagger that you were seeing to the side there, as she lays there and stops, and then she kneels. And she doesn't say anything for a moment, and you hear him say, "Ah, Floria, what is this you've brought me?" And she says, "This is the folly of the Dark Dragon. I thought you might be interested to talk to them." And you see him, and he seems to be doing, you can't really tell what he's doing, but he seems to be tending or doing something with this plant, kind of reaching into this darkness and doing something with it. And as he says, "Ah, a name that comes with a growing list of accomplishments. It's a pleasure to meet you."
As soon as he addresses us, I'm gonna, I don't know how far we are, but maybe get a little closer, unless we're close up already, and then I'll
Just take a few steps forward.
yeah, I'll bow.
I'll do the same, but before I do that, I do want to...
I'm gonna grab your hand and cast guidance again, because it's been a while.
Perfect, love it. I don't know much about angels, but I have met one, so I'm gonna see if I can use that knowledge to be like, is he the real deal, or is he
Make a
pretending?
religion check.
What does guidance do?
It's plus 4 to abilities.
Like a
A D4, a D4.
Easy did like a weird
Like
Half
one time?
bow curtsy.
Or...
Yeah.
All right.
Show those ankles.
Which, that's fine.
Alright. I'm gonna use your guidance. 13.
Okay. You do know that there are quite a few, creatures of the different divine realms. I mean, there's Celestia and Arvindor and a bunch of different, where, angels or divine creatures might reside. And, there's a lot of different types. So it is possible that whatever he is one of the ones you're not familiar with. But what you do know is that he has a very different look and feel than the one that you met in Duriel's realm, Arcthurian.
He's different from Arcthurian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Has a very different look to it. It's much sharper features. The Arcthurian didn't look elven. He didn't look. He looked. Well, I mean, it was also hard to tell because you never really saw the full features or his full face or anything like that. But there's just he didn't have the pointed ears. He didn't have. It's very different. Even in his tattered form, it was a very different look and feel than this.
Can I reason that this guy is of a lesser order than Arcthurian, but they're the same species?
I don't think you'd know anything that specific.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll kneel down. What did he say? I'm sorry, that's torture. What did he say before I kneel down?
Well, he said that your name comes with a growing list of accomplishments. And it's a pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure is all ours. My name is Bear. Bear with me. Who do we have the pleasure of speaking with today?
My name is Ashril.
Ashril?
Ashril.
Ashril. Ashril. It is very nice to meet you. We come looking for a favor, if you don't mind. In our last battle, some of our party turned to statues, and I was wondering if you could bring them back.
He's silent for a moment, and as he continues to look very carefully over this plant that he seems to be tending, as he says, Tell me, are you pawns?
That is a loaded question. I feel like some people try to convince me I'm a pawn. I do feel like I am on a set path from Ildris, but I don't necessarily feel like a pawn. I feel like I am just following her guidance as best I can. But I have seen her hand in my life.
Interesting. Many who purport to follow gods see signs in the things that happen to them. Even as far as their breakfast, what makes you think you have the favor of a goddess?
Just look down at the pine needle. She has recently talked to me in a very real way that I am not used to.
Interesting.
I'm still like head bowed pretty much. Like, not, yeah.
We have fought many battles. Well, maybe not as many as you, but to us it seems like a lot. And it is close a lot of times. But somehow we pull through and light shines again. And while I feel like my party is very accomplished and very skilled at what they do, there is a bit of divine intervention I see happening there.
I see. And so is it Ildris that brought you all together?
I don't know if it was her alone. I do think she had a part in it. The way I see it, all gods work together. Ildris is one of the multitude. I don't know how big her voice is, how much weight she carries. But like I said, I have seen her in a very real way, so it seems like her voice must carry somewhat. Other divine beings listen to her.
And was it her that instructed you to do the things in Carandia?
No. I mean, I was following her as that happened, but I did not hear her voice. If that makes any sense.
And what of you, wizard? Do you serve Ildris as well?
I serve no god. But I have served many kings.
And many kings have served others. Titles mean very little. Would you agree?
I would agree.
And so your dwindled numbers are due to these troubles that you ran into.
That is correct.
And trust me when I say the other ones are far more interesting to talk to. So, it would be nice to bring them back.
Perhaps. But they did not make it here.
Well, I mean, they're a little heavy.
Oh no.
I love that.
Ashriel, you seem to have heard of us. What have you heard?
I tried to stay informed. It is hard now to be a Carandian who has not heard of that name. And so I've heard of it from many. Yet still find myself curious, as no one has seemed to have been able to pinpoint what brought you together or what it is you want.
Zana will kind of sit up from her bowing position and she'll look at him and she'll say, "We seek to delight in your favor. Your favor being getting us out of this predicament and rescuing our friends. And in doing so, delight in your name publicly once we move forward as a group. If you see to it that way."
You need not address me like one of your religious priestess. I am capable of creating my own fame if that's what I desired. Fame has certain usefulness, but also has drawbacks, as I'm sure you've discovered.
Yes.
And there are more than one kind of power. But still, my question still focuses on you. What is it that you want? What are you trying to accomplish?
If you have heard of our endeavors in Karanga, then you have known that dark times seem to be happening more and more. Dark things. And we are trying to stop that. I believe we were brought together. To us, it was like chance. But the gods had a reason for bringing us together. And it seems that reason has been to stop the darkness from spreading.
I see. So that is all you are then, pawns of the gods?
Again, I don't see myself as a pawn. I see myself as a servant. If Ildris says, do this, I have the choice to say no. But if she is telling me good things to do, or things that need to be done, then they need to be done.
I'll grab onto your shoulder and just kind of like encourage what you said and say, a pawn and a servant are not the same thing. I once was a pawn, but I found freedom with Ildris.
I find it always interesting how what we tell ourselves and what words we choose to use is the difference between peace or not. Functionally, sometimes there is very little difference between pawn or player, servant or master or slave. One might even make the case that everyone is a slave of some kind. What do you think?
There is wisdom in that. Again, I wouldn't say they're a slave, but everyone has someone or something they're following. I do agree with you that sometimes they don't know they're following something or someone, but there seems to be a pecking order with everything. I like to think there is a little more free will in the world.
Do you believe freedom exists? Or is it just a fairy tale?
I believe it exists for a very few. Tell me, a poor blacksmith desires not to follow the laws of his king any longer. Perhaps he is able to leave, but then what? He is by no means wealthy. How does he acquire the capital to start a new business? And to overcome competition? He has no choice but to take out a loan. And he knows not if they are honorable or fair. And if he does, he becomes a slave to his debtor, does he not? And still he is enslaved to the laws of his new land. But if he stays in this country, he is enslaved still. You say that he is free, but he is merely choosing between forms of slavery, is he not? Neither of which he wants or considers good. Would you say then that freedom is merely choosing masters?
No. I think that there is... Like I said, you can say no to your master, but you can't escape consequences.
Then are not all creatures free always?
Yeah.
So there is no such thing as slavery to you.
I don't know. I do agree that there are people who are in bad situations. And I'd like to help them out of that. Some people can't see a way out. And then if I can, I'd like to be there to show them the way out.
I functioned in a world of black and white. And now I'm starting to see gray. This whole dichotomy and mincing of words. It's tricky. But I do believe in both.
And what do you think is the difference?
Between
Freedom and slavery?
I believe free will exists. Whether you're in chains or not. Whether you choose the chains. Or they're chosen for you.
You can put a hand on your shoulder as you're speaking.
But to be led is not a bad thing in itself.
And so we are back to choosing masters.
Do you believe masters grant freedom?
From themselves.
Ashriel, if I am overstepping my bounds, please tell me. But do you have a master?
There are those who might master me if they had the interest to.
So,
But
sorry, go ahead.
But I have worked very hard to ensure that never happens.
At one point, did you have a master?
At one point, I thought more like you did. Perhaps. But I've learned so much since then.
But wouldn't that make you a slave in the prison of your own making?
Slave to self.
Well, is that not what freedom is? The choice, the ability to do whatever you want? Is that not the definition of freedom?
But it sounds like you can't. If you work so hard to protect yourself from the ones that might be your master.
Would you like a lesson?
I don't know about that.
I don't either. I don't want to make that choice for easy.
What kind of lesson do you speak of?
The kind that leads to understanding. One hopes.
What's Floria doing?
She's just still kneeling.
Will this lesson take me away?
Take you away?
Like, physically? Will I leave this plane or leave this building for this lesson?
No.
I'm gonna do it.
I got your back, buddy.
If you're willing to teach, I'm willing to learn.
Very well. And for the first time, he makes eye contact. He turns and makes eye contact with each of you. Then allow me to educate you.
Nope.
On the difference.
Nope.
And that's where we're gonna end.
When people start talking about who's the master and who's the slave, it's never good.
That's fantastic.
It's never good.
I'm just waiting for Chris to come back.
Unless it's
And it's like, guess what, buddy?
Man, what an episode for him to miss.
Yeah.
How's it he's the one who ended up being one of the only ones not petrified?
Because of that stupid amulet.
Mm-hmm.
Got that high con.
That's true.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'm like, how do they have a higher constitution than Stoic?
Because of that
I'm like,
amulet.
holy crap.
An amulet. Yeah.
Yep. I think it's a boss.
Yeah. So, all right.
Super fun.
Yeah.
What a night.
Happy 75.
Very interesting.
Halfway to a teepee cake.
Very interesting
Too nerd
circumstances.
boy.
Very interesting
Decided
problem
to
to
trim the
solve
fat a
here.
little.
They didn't make
Get
it
rid of half the party.
All right.
Three. I was trying to make a 3 doors down joke, but I can't figure it out.
Three
No.
party down. Three
Yeah, it
numbers
doesn't,
down.
that's what I was gonna do. It doesn't matter. I was trying to make the joke, and it wasn't coming. What is coming is the Instagram giveaway for the 75th episode. Look how I turned.
What a great segue.
Thank you. I set it up myself. So do hang out with us on Instagram. You'll find the 75th episode giveaway post. It has all the instructions. The giveaway is open until February 27th at 11:59 p.m. EST. You will win a beautiful set of dice, a 7-piece set from the Wayfarer dice. They are gorgeous and beautiful, and there's a photo, obviously, on our Instagram to look it out. Also, just check out Wayfarer dice in general. And you'll also get a Folly of the Dark Dragon to accompany it. So definitely come over to Instagram and hang out with us at Happy Action Fun Time. Appreciate you.
Yeah, our video apparently froze since we're near the end. So
Stop sound.
Oh yeah, we're still good
All
everywhere
right.
else.
So, yeah, join us. Go enter that, and then join us next week, and we will see where this goes and how you guys solve this problem.
Not well, Doug. That's how it's gonna go.
Usually we won't solve this problem.
Right.
Actually, I think this went way better than
did.
if, like,
It did.
It did.
they would have been frozen, and like Asura and
Oh, that's
Stoic
true.
would have been up in there.
Angry.
Oh yeah.
It would
Angry.
not have
Listen,
been-
Oh, yeah.
the minute she sees anybody walking around with those metal collars on, she's gonna be like, "So we're gonna kill him."
Stoic would be like, "You want to talk about religion and masters? Let's go."
That's true. That's very true.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
All right.
All right, guys.
So we will be back in a week.
Yep.
See you soon.
Bye, friends. Good night.
Goodbye.